Yard line.
Ah, there we go.
No. It's still not.
Hopefully, you guys can hear us now.
No. It's this right down there.
Maybe not quite yet. There goes Isaiah Dam out around the outside. Pushed out after about a game.
Isaiah Dam, the ball carrier, is pushed out of bounds.
28 seconds.
Do you have Trevor's number by chance?
Ball will be on the 28-yard line for the Wildcats. That'll be 2nd and 5. Nick Reed back pass, can't
Put
find
out
a
a live
receiver,
chat saying that we're
and
working on
scrambles
getting
for.
Yep.
31 now, right? No.
I can't remember what he said.
Nope. Ooh. Funny, right? Oh, I got the wrong size seal. Yeah, it's 2
A nice little screen, double screen pass. He's gonna.
Nick Reed's pass to Marshall Vanderbilt is complete
We're on the
for a Wildcat first down.
19-yard line.
I might have to close that thing and open it again.
All right. He's hearing sound now, so maybe.
Who is?
Gavin is.
Oh, somebody's hearing sound?
Gavin, can you still hear us? Nick Reed to the end zone, wide open, Ethan Tye, touchdown. All right, we're live.
Nick Reed's pass to Ethan Tye is complete for a Wildcat touchdown.
All right, first possession, Wildcats. I believe that was Nick Reed down to Ethan Tye for a 25-yard touchdown. It's 6-0, getting ready for the extra point with 9:40 to go. So
No.
you didn't miss much. Only 2 minutes, 10 seconds, and a touchdown. So, started the game off Marshall Vanderbeek with about a 35-yard kickoff return to midfield. A couple nice runs by the Wildcats. Isaiah Dam had 7. Nick Reed had 8. And then the touchdown, here goes Isaiah Dam out around the outside. He's going to get swallowed
The
up.
Wildcats go for a 2-point
So that's going to be
conversion
no good
and are not
for the
successful.
Wildcats.
Isaiah
But
Dam, the ball carrier, is
6-0
pushed out of
after
bounds by
first
Panthers.
possession here. And we're going to kick off to Tripoli.
9 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first period. Wildcats 6.
Trying to wire us up.
I still think there's something not right with this. Like right there. It's going through that and it's not supposed to be going through that. We're good right now.
Yeah, good drive.
Cars.
Yeah, that's on there. So, Central City did a little bunch of guys.
Marshall Vanderbilt set to kick off for the Wildcats.
Second 5 that caught the Panthers. He started catching his kickoff. Vanderbilt got spun around almost made it to midfield. And now Marshall's kicking off
Line
that
drive.
line drive. Almost caught on the fly, but picked up now. That's kind of, he's got a little bit of room to go. Turns back on that.
22, 32.
32. Nice little return.
Up to the 31-yard line for Tripoli.
So, I'm going to put it out. Just going to get my stuff here.
Looks like Rowan Carlson was the ball carrier.
It's not up, so
Well,
that could be
you
our
can
problem.
push it.
Well, we could, but then we might lose
He
everything.
is brought down on the 32-yard line.
Bear with us, Gav, and our one other listener.
All right. So, here's Tripoli. They're going to sweep the left, cut it back to the right. Looks like the ball's on the ground. That's Brady.
Yep.
Wildcats
Brady
recover the
looks
ball.
huge.
Yeah, he's getting bigger. Weight room's paying off for Brady.
And quick.
Yeah,
I have to tell him that he looks a lot quicker in person than he does just in school.
little different defense, more kind of geared. We lost some athletes last year, and Coach Myers knew that we had to make some adjustments. We made little
Wildcats take
adjustments on
over the
defense.
first and 10 on
Kind of
the
went back to
32
something
yard
we used to
line.
try when Gavin was in school. And Nick Reed's back to pass.
Shotgun. Nick's looking deep.
Going in zone, he's got Ethan Tide touchdown. There he goes, quite fast.
This one's pass to Ethan Tide is complete for Wildcat touchdown.
I might even be able to. I might even have been able to.
We need to hit this one.
That's
That's the only one that's, that's the only one that's not popped up. All the rest are popped up.
That was pretty
I don't
sweet.
think
Yeah,
I-
it's
It's
still working here.
it's this right here. I want it's because
They had one play.
I just-
you had one play.
I wish there was a way to
Yeah,
refresh
that's
this.
But I think
Set up with
yeah,
Isaiah D.
I know we run it.
And
Full
center
pass.
back is Marshall.
Enough about this mixer.
He's going to pass out to Reed. Oh, how do you overthrow a 6'7" guy? That's
Wildcats go for 2, passes incomplete. With 9 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first period, the score is 12 for Wildcats.
Yeah, Brady was there. Yeah.
Dylan Pomeroy is back to receive the kickoff from Marshall Vanderbeck.
I can see that.
Well, Marshall Vanderbeck teeing it up here, getting ready to
Marshall
boot another one.
Marshall kind of, with the last one, was able to get fielded. He kind of kicked a line drive.
Well, I don't think he always gets all the way warmed up because he kicks better as the game goes on. And
I'm used to seeing
there's
that.
a nice boot. That's going to be into the end zone easily and touchdown.
where did they come out at?
15. So, ball come out of 15.
Vanderbeck's kick goes into the end zone, and the Panthers will take over on their own 15.
Kind of looked back at the line of scrimmage. It was, I think he was trying to decide, is that really that far over my head? And it was.
It was a neat one.
So, Cole's going to start with the ball on their own 15-yard line.
12-0 Wildcats.
Well, nothing Wildcats. Wildcats have scored in their first 2 possessions. They open a kickoff and then a fumble. My eyes aren't good enough. I can't tell if that was 20.
Yes, I think so.
It's Connor
Two whiteouts.
He's going to take the ball and shoot down the left side.
First down.
Marshall Vanderbeck with the tackle.
Out of bounds, but he's going pretty good.
I was just a little quarterback sweep to the left, and Wildcats were there and just not waiting.
Wildcat down lineman, I think, or his linebacker, Keegan Kula, felt like maybe somebody grabbed on his jersey there. He was asking for clarification. I'm sure the most respectful man possible.
Little screen pass out, broken tackle. He's got another 10 yards, 13 yards there. They're going to call out a hit out of bounds. Now
Okay.
Marshall Vanderbeck
yeah, I mean,
pushing
you can't drive it
the ball
down.
carrier out of bounds, so we do have a flag on the play.
Wildcats.
37.
So it's going to put him down to maybe 32-yard down to the Wildcats.
What do we have?
Penalty will be against the Wildcats.
Sound noise that plays like that, you're not. All right. So we're getting too much echo today. Is the report I'm getting out there from cyberspace? So that's not good.
I wonder.
The 28-yard line.
That'll bring us first and 10 for the Panthers. They're on the Wildcat 28-yard line.
We'll get this figured out
All
eventually.
right. Well, we're
Oh,
offsides there.
Yeah.
Sounds like crap because we're not going to the next
Jesus. Come on, guys.
So
Yeah,
do you,
You're supposed to be going through this. It should be moving down here.
does that need to be paused then?
No, I mean, I don't know how to get the mixer to work.
Wildcats go 5 more yards in the wrong direction.
this was their problem the other day, and I don't know what he did to get it reading.
God. Come on, do this.
And so like you guys can hear, they can hear everything.
Even another penalty on Wildcats. It's going to give the Panthers another first and 10.
I wish they freaking got his number.
Keegan Cooler with the tackle.
Extracurriculars after play. The referees who are heads prevail.
No, it's second down. I did the sheet is also second down.
I think the Wildcat showed a little
A
frustration.
second down for the Panthers on Wildcat 14.
Sides calls. They'll be a little frustrated with that. So, most important play is the next one. That's what they need to realize here. Quarterback sweep to the right, and he's hitting the backfield. The knee is going to go down for the last
The ball carrier goes nowhere.
Let's see what happened here.
We do have a flag on the play. And it's
Face mask or not?
face mask against the Wildcats.
It's going to be first and goal.
It's got to be half the distance. Top, yeah.
Yeah, it's only a 4-yard penalty.
That'll bring up first and goal for the Panthers.
Tripoli's ball first down.
No, it's at the 11-yard line.
Exactly what just happened there. Let me back up.
Yeah, we didn't research chains either.
The first play when I thought they did.
Timeout on the field, Wildcats.
Actually, number 5. This play they
How many penalties do we have there? 4? Something that's worse than like 215 yards and at least 2
No.
35.
I mean, they call it personal foul.
Yeah, we had him stop his actually.
All right, Tripoli's ball here on the 11-yard line of the Wildcats. Motion from right to left is handoff, jet sweep to the left side, stringing it out. Ethan Tyler runs him out of bounds and loses the ball, but it's going to be out of bounds, so no fumble on the play. Looks like he gained maybe 6 yards on that, so it's going to be first and goal for Tripoli from the 4-yard line. Wildcats still lead 12-0 on a couple of touchdown connections.
Hey,
from
can I?
Ethan Tyler. We're still working on these technical difficulties here. We've got the tech guys on the phone, so hopefully in a couple of minutes here we'll help us going to where you can hear us instead of the crowd. There is a fix to it, we just don't know it. Oh, it's short. Oh, they okay.
It's a late touchdown call.
Yeah, let's side judges have a
Panthers with a
Well, so we
touchdown.
have, now it's a 12-6 game.
I'll get it from Tim's number.
So,
Okay, sounds good.
yeah,
All right,
so
fine.
it's 12-6. A good time for us to make one of the two. I think it's great.
I'm gonna text him. He's gonna text me back. I'm gonna give him my number.
All right, 2-point conversion is going to be a roll out to the left. Nice passing catch there. That's going to be good for 2
And the
points.
2-point conversion is good for the Panthers.
12-8.
Or 12-8, I mean, sorry.
8 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first period, and the score is Wildcats 12, Panthers 8.
We scored with 9:20 left. And we went all the way down the field. A little over a minute with all the penalties.
Yeah, just walk. We walked it right on down.
Yeah.
Held their hands and walked it right on. And you're like, so you're not giving me 15?
Well, Keegan had about 3 of those play looks up. Oh, and this one. Jumping across. Actually push somebody across.
A little bit of finesse, get the jitters out.
No, he just gets a little weaker.
Smooth it out.
Alright, Tripoli lining up to kick here, number 44.
Yeah.
Spots the ball.
Alright guys, you gotta get your head out of your butt and get going.
Wouldn't be surprised to see an onside kick here. You haven't really slowed the Wildcat offense
Tripoli
down.
sets to kick off. Marshall Vandevet in the
Gave up
backfield
an
set to
possession
receive
at
for the
the first play,
Wildcats.
fumble the game. At some point, you might need that possession back.
Sure.
I think you better start going for it sooner than later.
And they've got 4 guys up and 8 man. Is that the most you can have on the
4 is the most you can have on a side.
It's not an onside kick. Now over to the side. Marshall's going to take it at the 5. He's out at the 5. Almost kicked all the face mask there.
Vandevet picks up the kick, makes it about to the 25-yard line.
He just jerk his head when he goes behind. Back that up a little bit.
Yeah.
So Wildcats will have the ball around 25. Pretty nice little return. Marshall looks like he's got a burst on this.
He's kind of just been a natural kick return guy ever since he was a junior. Lots of returns, he just bounce around a little bit.
Internationally,
And now he's in the backfield here.
we didn't have any.
High snap, Ethan Ty bobbles
That's
it,
the problem.
falls on it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got
On the snap and bobbles are recovered by Ethan Ty.
That's not a good start.
No, we just, Coach Myers and I just talked
It'll be a
about
loss on the play. We're going to have second and
first down
15
with
for the
negative plays
Wildcats.
and the negative effect it has on the whole series. You would think, 5 yards isn't that big a deal, but it seems like if you lose 5 yards on first down, you don't really get out of that hole. Hand off to Isaiah Dam, who's going to get grabbed by the ball. Not sure if he grabbed anything. It looks like he's going to lose a yard.
Isaiah Dam, the ball carrier.
3rd and 16 for the Wildcats from the 18 yard line.
With another loss on the play, brings up 3rd and 16 for the Wildcats.
That's great.
The Wildcats trying to spread them out a little bit, but left to make big on big on the inside and no bigs, boot our bigs on the play. Bunch formation. Ethan Ty open, just a little overthrown.
Nichols' pass to Ethan Ty is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Ethan.
Yeah, he did.
Had him open. Just overthrew him. I could tell right away he wasn't going to catch it in stride. Go for the touchdown, but I was hoping he could
Right,
extend out and at least catch it.
get a hand on it.
So here's Nick punting.
Nice punt, high ball. He fielded at the Tripoli 25, broken tackle. 3 broken tackles now. And he's going to return it. He's still on his feet going across midfield. He's going to be gone. Yeah, there's going to be a block in the back. Poof.
No, it's a penalty.
They shot themselves in the foot there.
No flag on the play.
That is going to look bad on film, that's for sure.
He's texting me back.
I mean, it's almost got to be a block in the back. They're pointing towards Tripoli.
I wish they were standing out a little bit farther.
No, you're going to wave it off.
And wave it off. It's going to...
Connor Peel picks up the punt from Nick Reed and carries the ball
That's
down.
actually good.
makes it 14-12, Tripoli.
Well, Wildcats, so they got their possession back, and now the Wildcats need to keep going. We've got 6:08 here in the first quarter.
First and goal.
So there's a lot of football left to be played.
No, it's an extra point. Yeah, they
It's
gave it.
13-12, and they're going for 2. So they could come out with a 4-point lead.
This weekend, that was
Nice
nice.
little throw. I mean, why not?
goes for the 2-point conversion. Connor Field's pass is incomplete.
Quarterback was going down, he just got through the ball to the
With
end
6
zone.
minutes,
Now, what would
8
really be
seconds
nice-
left in the first period. Wildcats
Intercepted.
12, Tripoli 14.
So, anyway, so it's 14-12. The Wildcats are going to get the ball here with 6:08 left in the first quarter, and we need to get back to our run game. Our pass game was really good tonight, so maybe if we set that up, we start passing on first down. He's going. I think Ethan Ty's been open all 3 times.
Yeah, he's tough to guard. He's quick and he gets open pretty good.
Blake Brossa set the kick for the Panthers. Marshall Vanderbeek in the backfield deep for the Wildcats to receive.
Oh, Tripoli back to kick here. Short kick can go out of bounds at the 20, so it should be right into the water.
Brocca's kick goes out of bounds.
I think we can get the opportunity to put it somewhere like the 28-yard line or 25-yard line.
Give you a left line.
Something, we get some kind of option.
We're going to drive football in here. I'm curious as to where we get the take possession of the ball at.
Should be the 35. With
I think it's 25.
He's going to take it to about the 22.
25, yeah.
I don't know where he's going to take it. He's going to take it to 25.
The Wildcats will take over on the 25-yard line.
So we've got Nick Reed split out left. We've got Isaiah Dam spinning back. It's Marshall. Isaiah Dam up the hole. He's got
Isaiah Dan, the ball carrier, picks up the Wildcats first down.
I thought we ought to start the air game. Clearly,
yeah,
right again.
We've both been way off on a couple of plays. And that's why we're up here and they're down there.
The Wildcat first and 10, ball on the 34-yard line.
How do we know that a pass play wouldn't have worked there?
Hey, that's true. We don't want to. I would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, I was going to say, as long as it would have gotten at least 23 yards, I could have called myself a winner. So we're going to get
We got somebody that doesn't know what he's doing.
for the Wildcats. That's going to be the second timeout the Wildcats have used. So it's 5:43 in the first quarter. Tripoli's got a 14-12 lead, and the Wildcats are
The Wildcat
first
timeout on
and
the
10
field.
from Tripoli, 34 yards out.
That's some poor tackling this last couple of series after a nice start by the Wildcats, get out 12-0 right away, and then maybe I'll say take the foot off the gas, but I think Tripoli wouldn't just stay laying down.
Clearly, like you said, they just, possession for possession, they got their possession back. We helped them with some 2 5-yard penalties in a row. There's some young ratlets running around out there. Wide open.
Nick Reed's pass to Keegan Kuda is complete.
I feel like Nick threw that ball a little soft.
Brought down by
Like he had to take a little, he had just a little fluffy on that.
Yeah.
So that,
But it hit the
Michael
McClellan
Davis
stride
from
and was
the
gaining
Panthers.
17, 18 yards. I'll
Well,
take it. Back to
yeah.
Tripoli's 16.
I said to Keegan
the
this.
Wildcat first and 10 on the 17-yard line.
Quarterback, he makes you look fast. And Keegan was like, yeah, no kidding. He does make you look fast.
Oh, nice
There's
key
Nick
by
Reed on
Reed.
the key.
He's going to get around the outside. He's down to about the 6-yard line.
Nick Reed keeps the ball and is pushed out of
Reed
bounds.
called his own name. I
I thought the Tripoli guy was
About the 9 yard
the
line.
push at the end of the play. It was out of bounds, but it just
That'll bring up 2nd and 2 on the 9-yard
we
line.
would have gotten our sideline roughness, but so that's going to set up 2nd and
Yeah, I'm
I'm going to call it 2nd and 3 from the 9. The first down looks like it's about 6.
Yeah.
So
Get the
Pretty
ball.
good for the Cats
Marcus like
here.
6.5.
Well, any predictions? You think they're going to throw it, or
I feel like this is the spinner back to
Isaiah keep right there, touchdown?
Oh,
Gotta be a hold, probably. It's too bad.
Isaiah down the ball carrier for
First
their
and
flags
goal.
on the play.
Negated by what looks to be a holding call. Referees are discussing.
there's not too many options where that flag is thrown.
Yeah.
On the play,
Yeah, they're still talking about it though.
unless you have tripping or face mask.
Still.
It's weird that Nick's just standing there.
I'm not sure what he's doing this.
So maybe they'll wave it off. Wildcats are walking back. Like it's
The block in the back.
block in the back.
At the line of scrimmage, huh?
I don't think they have a block in back.
Is that a new rule? Because I think you got like a three-yard window where you can.
That's a long call.
Yep. That's right at the line of
Against the
scrimmage where they threw the
Wildcats.
flag, so that's a very interesting call.
So it's going to be 2nd down. It's going to be about 15 to go.
Right, so it's
Wait, but that penalty went farther than it was before. We had 3 yards, now we got 50.
So the Wildcats have about 2nd and let's go
19.
instead of first and goal.
Instead of 1st and goal. Gives us a little bit more room to operate here. We're going to do a shift and we're going to get Tripoli to jump off sides. So we should get 5 on that back. That's a good time to use that shift.
Another flag on the play.
It's tough. I mean, that's
This one
something
goes
we talked
against
a lot
Tripoli,
about in the
moves the ball
offseason.
5 yards back the other direction.
Not a lot of people do it anymore.
Yeah.
It catches defenses off guard when 8 guys move, but none of them are moving forward.
So it might be
That'll
about
bring up 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats with the ball on the 14-yard line.
14-yard line for the Wildcats. They're in Tripoli. They're the red zone.
Case IH red zone.
Well, I was going to say they're the next bank red zone.
The next bank red zone. Yeah.
There's going to be Isaiah up the middle.
Oh,
A nice play by the linebacker there. I thought.
Isaiah down the ball carrier, picks up a few yards.
Isaiah got 2.
Now what is it on
Bring up
12?
3rd down and 6.
Yeah, about 12.
I assume we're in 3-down territory, but we do have a really good field goal kicker.
do have a kicker that could put us.
3rd down and 6 on the 12-yard line.
So have a little trouble with our personnel. We almost broke the huddle with 9 guys there. We got Nick Reed, we got 2 guys, we got Trips to the right. You can see Nick running back to the left here. We got a guy coming in. Oh, Keegan's wide open. Keegan with the fall down.
It's going to be a first down, first and goal.
So
Nick Reed keeps the ball
kicked
3 yard
Cats, got the first down.
for a Wildcat first down.
When he got tackled, he just fell for the extra 3 yards. Keegan Kula went out to the left. I think he fell down, took a nap, and then jumped up, and he was wide open. I'm sure Keegan will explain to Nick that he was wide open on that play. And Nick needs to look for him next time. I'd be disappointed if Keegan did. Here you got the fridge package where you put
Oh, Keegan under center. I know where this is going, right up the middle, and that's going to be a Wildcat touchdown. Get the Bulldogs in.
Keegan Kula with the ball carrier for a Wildcat touchdown.
You know, I talked to the buyers about that play just today.
I should be writing these down. So Keegan Kula with a quarterback sneak for 2 yards puts the Wildcats back on top. And it's 18 to 14 with 3:32.
That's
First, we're going to go for 2 here. Let's get
do
it
the same
this time.
thing.
Yeah.
We got, the junior high's got 3 options on it. We've got an inside run, an outside run, and a pass.
All right, so you got Keegan Kula. He's kind of the fullback.
And there it goes again. It's going to be a pitch to Isaiah.
Now,
Too much time.
Keegan was going to just take it and go.
Hey, buddy.
We do it.
Good. How are you doing?
Delay game on the Wildcats and the extra point. It's going to push
Penalty
them
is
back
delayed game on
to
the Wildcats, which will bring in the Kicking team, we're going to punt for
8
the
yards
extra
on
point.
here.
Kick for the extra point.
Now we're gonna kick it. Now they're gonna kick it. They're lining up. They got the block out.
Alright.
Maybe.
And so you're going to snap it, and you've got Isaiah Dam as like the up back.
Yes.
So you got Keegan as the kicker. It's a fun formation. I thought you looked like it's good.
Don't keep it too quiet.
Two minutes 44 in the first period. Wildcats 19, Panthers 14.
Lots of scoring. Try and the sound fixed.
Getting closer.
Lots of responses over here with the background noises and that whole sound.
I see it. Yeah.
Nice boot by Marshall.
High kick.
High kick down to the 1 yard line, dropped, fouled, picked up, returned out to the 25. He's going to be looking that's got to be a little hit after
Vanderbilt's kick is received and run back. Marshall Vanderbilt with the tackle.
There, Marshall Vanderbilt. Good time to stop. Cole Silver, he's coming down from the right side. He was thinking a big hit, and then after the guy fumbles, he picked it up and ran to his right. So it's going to be just one ball at their own 39 yard line. Remember, midfield is 40. So they're right at midfield, and they're in business. We got a
we got a wide out split out to each side. Two guys in the backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. And we get hand off to the outside right, around the edge, and still going down the first 12 yard gain down to the Wildcat 28 yards.
weird looking play, right? Didn't realize.
Panthers pick up a first down.
So, that's what the Panthers, they've got 6 yards.
Austin Bremley, the ball carrier, brought down by Dustin Ferris.
Business. So Marshall.
Let's go, defense!
24. Not as good as it was the first series we did.
Yeah.
Picks up 6 for the Panthers. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Outside that, we still scored on time touchdown.
You get a turnover or a touchdown here or something. So this is 2nd and 5. Quarterback off. Walker's getting all that. You can tell that nice open field tackle down at the 15. So we first go for Nicola. So
Connor Peel, the ball carrier. Ethan Ty with the stop.
I'll just start hitting all the buttons.
yeah, I don't know if we can make it any
First and 10 for the Panthers.
It's not reading that,
On
and I
15-yard line.
don't remember him telling me what he did to get it to read that. Is the thing. It's nothing with this.
Settings, did you go through?
Yeah, but I don't know what to hit in settings. Is the thing. I have no idea what to.
Hand off up the middle. Gives about 5 yards.
Mason Bradley, the ball carrier, brought down by Isaiah Dam.
So, Wildcats are leading 19-14, 19-16. 19-14 over the ball. shotgun, gonna split out to the left. 5-man line. And the winner put it on right.
How the field keeps the ball. Keegan Kula in on the stop. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Panthers.
Pushing the buttons and putting the dial. We got 35 seconds in the first quarter. The players looking to strike some pay dirt. Hand off on the sweep so that'll put it at 20-19.
And the Panthers in for another touchdown.
Coach Byers is probably over there screaming 2-point conversions, gotta have them. And depending on what happens here. 2-point conversion, one of those first two that we kind of squandered away, would make a difference here. And he's
Now, 22-19 with Tripoli leading. And we still have 23 seconds left in the first quarter. We might be here till 10:45, 11 o'clock tonight. As this game has had a lot of stop in plays. 45 minutes, 40 minutes for a quarter. That means halftime's going to be about 8:20, 8:25. So who knows when we'll get going back for this. Anyway, in the meantime, the Wildcats are going to receive the ball. They're going to be down 3. So it's time to strap it on and let's head down and get some points. Move the ball, maybe burn some clock. Wear down the Panthers.
Panthers set to kick off. Marshall Vanderbilt back to receive for the Wildcats.
What's this say over here quick?
So I got my techies.
Gavin, is it working good now?
Whatever.
Let us know.
Oh, there's your onside kick. It's going to be fielded, however, and falling down.
Number 11, is that Jack
It might
Kramer?
be.
All right. Sounds like we're in business, Dr. Cronin. Oh, except for when you drop your microphone, but all right. Well, here we go. It is Tripoli leading the Wildcats 22-19, up 3 with 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Wildcats have scored on every drive except for one, have not converted the 2-point conversions, and that's the difference in the game right now. Isaiah Dam with a nice fake and run, and he's going to be going.
Isaiah Dam is going to take it to the house,
yep,
folks.
He takes it to the house.
He's going to go. I don't see any longer on the field.
56-yard run for Isaiah Dam.
56-yard run, and you could do that math.
Well,
you did that math in your head. All right. So Cody Matt Ratliff, who just thanks, Carth.
It's not very loud, Carth, is what they're saying, but well.
All right, so we'll have to yell if we get excited. So with 23 seconds left in the first quarter, Isaiah Dam just took ball kind of up the middle and went 56 yards to pay dirt. He got the corner. It was going to be a little touch and go.
Gotta have this conversion here. Isaiah Dam's going to take the snap.
Looking for Keegan Kula to maybe do a pass play.
Jump ball from Keegan to Nick. No good.
All right. Keegan, you might want to get the laces before you throw the ball, buddy. 25-22.
We would just convert those in the nicest way I can say it.
Yep.
That's,
it's going to turn out to be in a
6,
possession of the game that we're going to need to get.
7 points we've left off the board because of 2-point conversions. '57-yard. I'm corrected.
Okay.
Vaughn corrected me. It was a 57-yard run by Isaiah Dam, not 56.
Well, that
I got a
sounds so
little
much
excited
better.
as he was going out and around, so I
was just impressed how you did the math so quickly.
Well, I did it wrong, so don't be too impressed.
Yeah, but it's close. It's close.
You know what, Vaughn, just keep
Vaughn,
your thoughts to yourself from now on, all right?
Vaughn,
It was 56 yards, and we're going to stick with that.
Vaughn had at least 2
Let me
more
have my
minutes.
moment, would you?
Yeah, armchair quarterback. So, yeah.
You know, he could probably do the clock and my job too. He's a pretty talented guy. He does a lot for us around here.
Exactly. So, we get a turnover here, and then we'll score. But we're not out of the first quarter yet.
No. Get your popcorn. It's going to be a while.
Yeah.
Nobody's really stopping anybody. They've got a turnover from a bad fumble, and they've stopped us because we
kickoff taken at the goal line, running to the right side. There's Cole Silver. Jeez. Their return guy is now going to take it to the house. That's going to go all the way. So yet another score in the first quarter. We got almost kicking it too far. So
special teams for the Wildcats are not holding up their end. Offense is looking good. Defense has its moments. Special teams, they've had a couple of big kickoff returns. One punt return for a touchdown, maybe.
Yeah, and
now a kickoff return for a touchdown.
We're on a pace for 112 to 100 final score.
112 to 100.
Yeah. See, that's math. I did that.
That was pretty good.
See, what I did was I just multiplied by 4.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah, and I didn't really want to multiply 28 by 4, so I took 3 off, multiplied that by 4, got the 12.
Interesting.
Yeah, new math.
All right, Tripola's lined up for the 2-point conversion. They're going to go for 2 here. They got a wide out to the left. One guy in the backfield, jet motion action, fumbled it, and he's going to get wrapped up. There's a flag on the play. There's a Tripola lineman on the ground, so who knows?
Something with the center there?
Well, it shouldn't be anything with the center. I mean, waiting for a clarification.
Keegan's either going to argue that it wasn't a penalty or he wants to get it assessed on the kickoff. I think he wants to get it assessed on the kickoff because none of his teammates are staying on the field. So we're going to lobby for that, see how that goes.
Oh.
So
all right, it's on Tripola. Must have been a false start, and we're gonna decline it. And
was that signaled as an offsides?
Yeah, they didn't give.
Did they do offsides? A chop block.
A chop block. Okay.
Okay, so again,
Vaughn.
I would have thought that you could. Well, Vaughn corrected. Well, his eyes are better than mine.
Well.
I would have liked to get that assessed on the kickoff and had them kicking off from the. Well, maybe we are.
I hope. I mean, you shouldn't be able to just
do that and get away with it without any
penalty,
ramifications.
Maybe.
So
KCRG's still here.
They're doing the cheerleaders are going to get a little TV action.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining game so far.
Yeah.
Lots of points here. The clock is reset to 12 minutes. We're finally going to get into the second quarter.
So we're going to play 2 quarters tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mistakenly, or not mistakenly, I had a thought earlier tonight as we had this beautiful weather that we haven't had any drama with weather. You know, last year we were moving games up 2 hours.
Sure.
We were trying to, should we play them on Thursday? Should we play them on Saturday? And knock on wood, we haven't had that problem this season. Kind of was, I think, a whole year of that kind of stuff for the ADs between football and then the winter season. So, anyway, here we go. Wildcats are going to receive. They're down about 5 or 3. It's 28 to 25 right now. Like to get a nice return here.
And there's another little squib kick down the middle, fielded at the 27-yard line.
Is that Draven who fielded the ball and immediately went down?
I believe so. Number 34.
Okay. Have we decided yet? Is Bryce the official little brother in that?
Boy,
I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
but Draven's a big boy.
I think Bryce still has the deadlift
Okay.
record, but Draven is moving closer.
All right. Well, as long as he's got the deadlift record.
So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's still a big brother.
He's still all right. That
Nick
sounds
Reed
good.
takes a snap, drops back to pass, lots of time, airs it out, wide open. Ethan Ty underthrown, but he catches it. That's going to be a gain of about 30 yards down to the Tripoli 20. Oh, we got
holding on the Wildcats.
Oh, come on, guys. Well, scratch that 25-yard gain. We're going to move it back 10, and here's another one of those, first down penalties that just kill drives. Talked about this earlier, but I don't think anybody got to hear it, and that's probably fine. It didn't make sense the first time we talked about it. But long story short, first down, 20-yard play is brought back, and it's now 1st and 20.
So Wildcats have not done well with the penalties tonight. We've gotten a couple of offsides, I guess, on the Panthers with shifting. But here we go. We're going to set Isaiah as a quarterback. Ball's over his head. Isaiah falls on it. We're going to lose some more yards.
Another negative play here for the Wildcats.
So not going well right now. It's going to be 2nd and about half the field, unfortunately. If I have to be precise.
9-yard line?
Yeah, 9-yard line, and we've got to get out to the 37. So
Not too many second and
28 plays.
28 plays in there.
Yeah, you want to do it, maybe do it in 2 plays, and we don't have enough. So
that's going to be a break in the huddle. With 2 minutes. No, they didn't call it. Oh.
Yeah, we got to get a timeout here. We don't have enough guys on the field. I don't know how this isn't a penalty on us. And
there's going to be a penalty. That's
2, 4,
false
6,
start.
8. That was something.
Yeah.
We had guys off the field running back on. We had Keegan split out left, and then he goes to right guard. So that's not going to look good on film.
No.
I
Just
don't know.
a forgot assignment there by.
So now you got nothing to lose.
Yeah, we got 4 wideouts with Nick Reed in the backfield, 3 down linemen. They're in a prevent here, not sending anybody. As I say, it's going to leave Nick room to run. And there he goes. He's still on his feet. He's going to pick up, about 10, 15 by himself there, running the ball out of bounds.
So that's going to make a manageable 3rd and 25. 3rd and 23.
A manageable 3rd and 23.
Yeah. Cut it down. So it must have been 2nd and 30-something. I thought Nick almost had a little bit more room than that. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem when you only rush 3 and it's big on big. And
it's a big good dump off to Isaiah. Felt like we started early there.
Screen, but he's going to get, rolls out of the sack. Just hold on to it. Reed's wrapped up, and he's going to get brought down back at the 5-yard line. So that's going to negate that last run play Nick had. So 4th and, 36.
Yeah, we've got the ball at our 8-yard line, and the first down would be the 38. So
30.
It's 4th and 30 on a kind day. So Wildcats will be punting away here. We're going to break the huddle and send Wade out of the air. I wasn't aware you could do that. Nick's back to punt. Be a great time for Nick to put one over their head.
Plenty of time.
And he's going to do an end over end, lands at the 40.
Fielded.
And returned back to the 40. You're going to hopefully a penalty on the Panthers there at about the 40-yard line.
There's the only thing that could have been on us is that far back is a face mask, and I don't think we touched anybody.
Well, or personal foul, but
yeah,
we have to assume that we got held there. I feel confident we did. Tripoli feels that as well. So, all right, we got ourselves a game. with 9:51 left.
Yeah, 9:51, 28-25. Panthers in the lead right now.
And we're going to push them back. The Panthers are going to start on their own 32. So considering where we were punting from our own 8-yard line, that's about as good as that gets.
That works.
I mean, unless Nick was going to punt a 80-yard punt.
Well, and even better for the Wildcats, they
They're going
finally stopped that special teams big play. That
we're going to give more yards.
Yeah,
So
I
they're
don't
going to do
think
from
they
the
marched it off yet.
spot of the foul. Feel like that was a spot of the foul because he got up to about the 40.
And they only marched it off 10, so was it a holding, I guess?
So we're saying it's first down from their own 22.
Need a stop here. Quick pass out to the left, wrapped up and brought down by Cole Silver. Nice play there by Cole on a 5-yard out play by the Panthers. Maybe a 4-yard out.
So it's second down and a long 5. It might even be 6 yards to go. Again, any stops we can get. Be nice if they would throw in a penalty. Make it a little easier for us. They want to throw the ball deep and give us an opportunity to intercept or put the ball on the ground. We'd gladly accept those. But I'm looking for them to stay on the ground here, and they do. Running to the left side, and he's got the corner, and he's gone.
Yep.
That's a nice play for the Panthers. Oh, I said he's gone a little too early. Marshall Vandervet did make an attempt at about the 3-yard line, and Tripoli did end up scoring. I didn't think Marshall could chase him down, but he did. He just couldn't wrap him up. So that's going to make the score 34-25. And Tripoli is going to line up and go for 2, and they've got a 9-point lead, and they're looking to make it a double-digit lead. So this is not looking good for the home team right now.
No, gotta get a stop here.
We're running a guy on the field kind of last minute. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got a rush on. Quarterback evades it. He gets the corner, and he's going to get in for the touchdown or for the 2-point conversion. So they do go up by 11. There's 9 minutes and 31 seconds left.
That makes the score Wildcats 25, Tripoli Panthers 36.
So looks like, I don't know, what do you dial up on offense? We haven't been right all night on that, but.
I go back to the ground with Isaiah, I think. We had some early luck passing the ball, moved the ball pretty well doing it. But, I'd probably look at maybe a counter play, something similar to what they just did to us. I mean, they had everybody flowing right and came back, going to the left, and that's pretty close to what Isaiah has done on 2 or 3 of his runs. It's pretty good play in the playbook for teams that are over pursuing. And
so they're ready to kick off, and so Wildcats going to take the field.
Looks like you got your hands team coming out here, lining up most of them up close. I don't know about this. They've been dropping some about the 25. That's going to be a lot of green if it gets by these front 2 lines.
Yeah.
It's going to put a lot of pressure back on Marshall.
Yeah,
to get this ball.
That's interesting.
Okay, they're moving it back.
I was going to say, look, they had everybody kind of squashed in the first 10 yards, and they were almost taunting them to kick it deep.
Deep kick. That's going to get into the end zone for a touchback.
So with 9:31 left, the Wildcats find themselves down 11 here in the second quarter and looking to put together a drive. Mr. Ratliff and I both feel like they need to establish their ground game again, so I assume that they'll start passing.
That's kind of how the game's gone. Every time we think we know what's going on.
We haven't done any of our liner notes or talked about
nope, nothing.
Talked about yard signs, so we could probably start doing a little bit of that.
Well, it's been pretty busy here, though.
It has been pretty busy. We've really tried to work on getting the sound. We've got Isaiah Dam. We've got a snap.
Hey, there's the counter play for looks like about 8 yards.
Okay.
So 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats.
All
Reed
right.
running into play here.
National Honor Society is showing support for all activities by selling personalized yard signs for $30. Such activities include football, volleyball, cross-country, cheer, dance, and band. If you have any questions, turn the form in by Friday the 13th.
And that's going to be a first down as Dam keeps the ball, crosses the 25-yard line, gets a first down. Gain of about 3.
And it was a fumbled snap.
Yep.
And instead of just falling on it, Isaiah did.
Scoop and take it a few yards to get that first down.
So that was nice.
I think it was a design keep all the way. He just wanted to run before he had his hands on it.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the high snaps. It was actually pretty decent snap that time. So
that was a high snap. Not much there for Isaiah as he gets wrapped up and loses 4.
Isaiah Dan, ball carrier, gets brought down in the backfield.
all right, back to the yard signs. You can reach out to Mrs. Baldwin or a member of National Honor Society. There are forms in the office if you want to support your athlete or your person in the fall activities. Let her know.
Well, it was a drop back pass by Reed. Unloads it to Marshall Vandeveck. Escapes one tackler. Gets brought down. Is going to be short of the first down, but a nice gain of about 13 yards. Brings up third and
1.
Third and a long 1 here.
All right. Next Bank combines the values of locally owned and independent Eastern Iowa Community Bank with expanded services and the latest technology to meet our customers' fast-moving lifestyles. Bank on your success with Next Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. All right, Nick Reed, back to pass. Scrambles.
Throws it into the dirt, so it's going to be
Might be four down territory.
Well, your defense hasn't done much the last few possessions. I'd gamble and go for it, but it's early to be doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, with probably the third down play might have been the play to officially gamble, but like if you knew, maybe then you would have done your Keegan sneak. But
yeah, I still think they're going to go wedge here to Draven Silver. And he doesn't have his hands up, so.
Ball's on the ground. They're not going to get a first down. I don't even know who was the ball carrier there.
Yeah, I think it was
Marshall?
I think it was supposed to be a direct snap to Draven, but I'm not sure.
All right. Well, got our work cut out for us. Hole's getting a little deeper, a little bit bigger. Obviously, we start winning the battle of the line. Controlling that, we could start turning this game, get a turnover. Also, just throwing out different ways we can get back into this game. Down 11 here in the second quarter.
A stop would be a
a
real good.
Let's do one stop at a time.
Start. Yep.
Maybe a penalty.
Yeah, get a negative penalty on first down. It's killed 2 of our drives. I think that'd be good here. We've got 3 down linemen, and Keegan Kula walked up. Gonna rush 4 as they take the sweep left and cuts back to the right. He's gonna reverse the field. Got a little momentum, and is that Jack Kramer and Marshall Vandeveck brings him down. Oh, he ran about 40 yards, but only gained 8. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good run in the sense that he was going left and he was going to lose a yard or 2. He was able to stop on a dime and turn and run back the other way. I thought for a second there he had too much open space.
Yeah.
But we got chased him down.
Fell asleep on our BCR there. We know Gavin knows what that is because he heard it a lot, but was not there on that play.
So 2nd down and 2 from the Wildcat 25. They're barking at the edge of that Case IH red zone. And off tackle, maybe needed 2, maybe got 2.5. Hard for me to say.
Yeah,
it's right there.
Moving the chains, so first down. So it's going to take Tripoli down to the Wildcat 22-yard line, 23-yard line. Roughly 5.5 minutes to go here. 5:25 and ticking. in the second quarter.
So they're going to throw to the
Throw
corner of the
wheel
end
route,
zone.
and right between his arms. Nice throw there.
That really was. That was kind of a fake draw to the right, and the quarterback just chucked it back to the left. One-on-one coverage with Cole Silver. Threw it to the right shoulder, and Tripola, we got a little lucky there. Sometimes it's important to be good, and sometimes it's just important to be lucky.
Right. Sometimes.
And so it's 2nd and 10. We kind of got him in the spot we wanted with a long first down or 2nd down attempt. Keep him 2nd and long. But that was a start a little early. Now they're going to run to the right side. They're not going to get anything there. They're going to go out of bounds. Awesome tackle by Ethan Ty.
Yeah, that was a good pursuit by Ethan Ty there. String the play out and make the hit right on the sideline for a gain of 1 or
Yeah, they're going
maybe
to give him a
2.
yard. That's
Third and
depends on who you're looking at.
Third and about 7 here for the Panthers.
Okay. So,
Maybe a delay game here for the Panthers would be.
yeah, I wonder what they're. Let's hold them here and let's give them a tough choice on 4th down. I like it. They're going to run to the left. Got a bit of a hole,
Oh,
cut
he's
back.
through. It's gonna
Now
be
he's through to the 2nd level into the end zone. There's a touchdown. So, unfortunately, another Tripola score. And it's going to be 42-25 with Tripola lining up for another opportunity for a 2-point conversion.
Well, we still on pace for 112 to 110.
Well, it's slowed down, but, well, Tripola might be. We haven't scored in this quarter. So we'd be on a pace for 50 points. Tripola's right now on a pace for 84.
So, little longer possessions here
Yeah.
this quarter.
Trying to think if we had the ball more than twice this quarter.
I don't think so.
There was balls batted down, will not convert the 2-point conversion, so the score will stay at 42-25. Wildcats are down 17, and they are going to be getting the ball with 4:52 in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And it's time to get going. So a nice sustained drive with points would be a great way to get going. So
Hit one of those next bank liners.
Next bank is your bank for what's next. Your next car, next home, next business, next phase of life, or next adventure. 5 locations to serve you: Central City, Cedar Rapids, Marion, Coralville, and Waterloo. Next Bank is a proud sponsor of the Wildcat Sports Stream on YouTube. Central City Sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender. All right, what's your strategy? Well, I guess it's a kickoff receiving.
Well, we're going to get a good return, hopefully.
Okay.
That's going to start us off. Tripola's looking pretty pumped right now, and Wildcats look a little upset.
Yeah, and we'd like to get into halftime and regroup, and
Yeah, I think you got to do something here with this possession. Nice long drive down the field. You don't need it. Don't need to score quick. You just need to score.
And Tripola's done a bunch of different things on their kickoffs. They've done some squibs. They kind of did an onside. They haven't kicked deep since about the second kick of the game.
There's
Another squib, this time fielded and fallen on by Jack Kramer. I feel like those guys have an opportunity to pick that ball up. I'm sure they're taught to fall on it.
Yeah, if it hits the ground more than once, but yeah, that's tough because you don't have a lot of time to watch that ball bounce around, and you got 8 guys flying down the field at you. So
It's real easy to say up here.
right, yeah,
I hear you.
it's easier to say I'd pick that up and take it 20 yards, but the reality of it is it's not a round ball, so it doesn't bounce where you want it to go.
We've made a few mistakes already, so we don't need to be making any
So
more.
Dam on the keep. He's going to go up the middle for a nice gain on first down. Looks like maybe 5-6 yards. This looks like 6 yards. Second and 4.
So the most productive play has been Isaiah kind of straight up the middle. Second to probably Nick throwing deep to Ethan Ty.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we got that holding penalty. That really stung. So here's kind of the spinner back play to
Marshall out around the corner. He's going to pick up about 8 or so yards for the Wildcats.
when he was turning the corner, it looked like he hopped about 5 yards.
He kind of looked like he jackrabbited somebody over there.
Just kind of put it into high gear and got going.
So it's going to bring up first down for the Wildcats from their own 31-yard line. Clock still running here. Late in the first half.
Yeah, we're not to halftime yet, and it's pretty itching up on my bedtime.
So there's a keep by Dam. He's got a little bit of room. Breaks
And
another tackle. And out to the Wildcat, or the Tripoli 36, so gain of about, 16-ish.
Yeah, he had a lead blocker with him, and I think he was trying to decide.
Right, try to get out past this one guy. Where's he gonna go block?
You don't want to get a penalty
Nope, that would have been.
because you already got a nice gain. But gosh, if he could have just ran a little interference, even.
Yeah, just get between them.
I thought Isaiah was going to spring that one, but it's still a very nice gain. This would have been exciting to see him go.
Oh, lead blocker ran right by the DN. That's going to be a loss of about 4.
Okay. So Wildcats continue the trajectory of good play, bad play, good play, maybe 2 in a row and then a bad play. It's second down and 14 from the Panther 38. It's 3 minutes and 5 seconds left, so we're accomplishing a little bit of burning the clock. But let's get this positive again, and let's burn the clock and score a touchdown. So we're going to get a dead ball. Tripoli's going to call a timeout. So didn't like whatever we had going.
Yeah.
So what do you got there, Mr. Atliff?
I'm just trying to collect my thoughts here, but we'll get a Next Bank line here from our sole sponsors, Next Bank. From your first checking account to your first car, first mortgage to retirement, and all the money matters in between. Next Bank, people relate because you're their people. They're in your community, sitting beside you at your kids' games, working the local fundraisers, and shooting the breeze at the grocery store. Start building the banking relationship of a lifetime with Next Bank, conveniently located in Central City, Waterloo, Cedar Rapids, Marion, Coralville, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So just a reminder, the National Honor Society is showing support for fall activities by selling personalized yard signs for $30. Such activities include football, volleyball, cross-country, cheer, dance, band, and choir. For those wanting to support a Central City all activities, there is a Wildcat Pride sign as well. Each yard sign can feature the student's first, last name, jersey number, if applicable. Forms are in the office, $30. Check with Megan Baldwin. And in the meantime, Central City's running a play.
Yep.
And they're running
on second down. Isaiah Dam keeps for about 7 yards. Makes it 3rd and 7. The way they're running the ball here, I'd take 2 more cracks at getting these last 7, 8 yards on the ground. But
if you're thinking 2-down territory, would you try to do
I'm
screen
thinking,
or not with Nick Reed split out? But
yeah. And
so
I think they're going to keep it on the ground. They're going to hand off to Marshall. He gets
block
around
in
the
back,
corner.
We got away with. Your 6'7" guy maybe does a block in the back and nobody notices. Maybe thinks they're turning for us.
All right, so it's going to bring up fourth and what? A long 2?
No, let's call it a short 2, a long 1. So
yeah,
certainly
they always look long on 4th down.
Yeah, they do.
This looks like Tripoli's moving into their forefront here, bringing up extra run support.
So what's your call here?
Well,
try to find a corner. You got Nick Reed.
I'd try to hit
RPO.
a little out route here, but I know what we got coming. A little whip route to Marshall. Right there's the open pass.
Woo! Keegan Kula.
Yep.
He was the last guy I was going to throw to on that play. I thought everybody was open on the right side, but
and we'll take it first down.
You need the first down. You're going to go to your money, guy.
Yep. No, that was a good tag by coach. They saw that the tight end was getting. When they go to that 4-man front and we line up our bunch receivers on the other side, there's not much left to pick up that weak side tight end. So it was a nice little tag there to get Keegan the ball on the quick first down.
And Nick did not put any feather on that. He threw a laser
Missile.
beam, and Keegan did a great job of twisting his body to catch that ball. Dare I say, athletically twisting his body.
So there we had a little jet sweep action, and
We missed a block on the corner.
Yeah, we missed the block, and that allowed the DN to get in our backfield, and Isaiah on that jet motion tried to cut it inside and just lost his footing, and grass might be getting a little dewy and wet down there, and goes down for a loss of about 4.
2nd and 14, Nick Reed at quarterback. You got your trips formation. You're going to throw. You got a guy running free right at Nick. Nick continues to make people miss the first time. He's down the sideline. He got hit kind of late there.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Thought was worse of a hit than what.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Nice play by Reed though to pick up 10 yards.
Yeah, Nick did a good
run.
job. He almost got tackled for loss, and he just kind of spun around and missed it. Avoided the tackler, got upfield, and ran through a couple tackles. So,
yeah. So 3rd and 4 here from the Tripoli 15.
You're definitely 2 down. Probably 2 down.
Probably 2 down. Yeah.
You've
Field
got
goals
a
aren't
minute
gonna do
and
much at
3
this
in the
point.
second quarter.
Tight formation with 3 stand-up receivers.
Nick's
Nick
just going
Reed's
to
going
run.
to tuck and run. He's got the first down. Is he going to get there? He's at the end zone. Nick Reed, nice athletic play there by the 6'7" QB.
I mean, he's looking fast.
Yeah, sometimes you're a senior, you just call your own number.
Yeah.
And that was a nice job there by Nick to just take off and go.
Here's another thing. Maybe it's entirely possible that was called by a coach.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm just saying maybe they put Nick in and said, "Hey, you're going to do a sweep play." I don't know. You think he just invented that play?
Well, I think he just wasn't going to give it time to develop, and he was just going to go with it.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Just knowing the situation there, I don't think there's a lot of designed runs for.
Okay, well, we'll take it. We're going to throw the ball up to Nick. He
and
pushed
he goes
off.
Up and he got it.
He got it. Yeah,
he's gonna get the push off.
Nick, you can't do that. They don't like that. A little mad, though, because Tripoli, I think, has gotten away with some of that. But, again, when you're 6'7", it's kind of hard to hide some of that stuff. So while it worked in part because the ball was floating up in the air, and maybe it was Nick pushed too early.
Yeah.
Plus, I think he can out-jump that corner anyway.
Although, after watching some college football this weekend, they don't call anything anymore.
No.
I mean, I don't know if some of that NFL stuff in the playoffs last year just scared all the officials, but they don't call any kind of pass interference. So we're going to redo it here from the
18-yard line.
18-yard line.
It's 42-31. There's 57 seconds left. Wildcats are down. They're going for 2 to cut it to 9. They've dug themselves a pretty good-sized hole with the pass interference in the end zone. Nick Reed's going to be your quarterback. You're going to go trips right. And this is kind of been a Nick Reed usually run around for his life and then throw it up at the last minute. Very similar play developing now. Nick is doing his Fran Tarkington. He's got a guy wide open named Keegan Kula.
Put the shoulder down, big fella, and get in.
Keegan Kula at the 5. That was a late touchdown call. And
points on the board.
We were kind of doing our Drew Tate, Fran Tarkington scramble there for Nick Reed. And just about the time he's just going to chuck it, he caught the svelte Keegan Kula standing wide open on the 5-yard line. The ball took a little while to get there because Nick was running to his left, throwing back to his right. Keegan got the ball. The defenders collapsed on him, and Keegan kind of put his shoulder down and fell in. I thought he was in the end zone by about 5 yards. And just kind of waited for the umpire to agree with me. So that's kind of cuts it down to a 9-point lead, manageable. Let's get through the half, down 9, have a good halftime, and come back. We gotta put some stops together. If you had a pop-up kickoff or something to maybe cause a fumble, I would try it. But at the same time, I don't know if I would. I might just boot it out of the end zone and put them out of their misery too. Or possibly just do an out of bounds so there's no return and they get the ball at the 25. Any of this you could agree with me on or disagree with me on, or just grunt, make a noise.
I'm still trying to just figure out how we got here.
Well, most
2
of us
minutes into
drove,
the game.
yeah.
Well, I'm thinking more like 2
How
minutes
the
into
game
the
is
game, we're up
unraveled,
12-0. There's a boot by Marshall.
Yeah.
That's just shy of the field goal post.
We jumped on them early. We took advantage of a fumble. I thought we were controlling the line.
Yeah, cruising.
That worm has turned. Tripoli's looked bigger. They've also looked quick.
Yeah.
Their quarterback, I'm impressed with their quarterback. In 8-man football, sometimes it's make one man miss and you can go the distance.
Yep.
We've shot ourselves in the foot with some penalties.
We've given up way too much on special teams.
We did. We gave up a kickoff return.
Kickoff return, a punt return, just big plays.
We had a pass play that if we didn't have a hold on would have been a big play. I think maybe we'll have to make a public service announcement to supervise your children.
Yep.
There's some of those
kids out running around.
Little mini Wildcats running wild out there.
Never mind the last name on his jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, great spin move. I can't tell what Tripoli running back that is.
Did we even start the clock there? Huh. So 49 seconds left, and they have the ball on the 38-yard line on their own 28, excuse me. We got to get these 49 seconds to tick off here.
Yeah, we do.
So anyway, that was he looked like quarterback was spinning on the corner. I thought maybe
it looked like he was going to run out of bounds, and I think our guys thought that, and then he just spun right back in for a gain of 8. There's a handoff up the middle. He's going to cut back to this sideline. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Cole Silver's got him and brings him down at the 30-yard line. Tripoli probably taking a timeout here.
I tell you what, there have been a couple times where they kind of bounced off of us, and I thought they were stopped, and then they bounce off and they keep going and making me nervous.
Yeah, I don't.
So with 37 seconds left, the Panthers have second down, about 8 to go on their own 30, and at this point in time, with where we've come from, I would be fine if we held the score the same and went into halftime. I'm not looking to make them punt or anything. I don't know how many timeouts anybody has left anyway.
Should be about 1 each, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
I think each team's taking 2, so we should, with any luck here, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully we're smart enough to just stay with them and knock a ball down. And
looks like we're bringing in the tallest D-back in the Tri-Rivers Conference. Kind of playing safety.
Yep. Three DBs in for the Wildcats. Tripoli's got 2 wideouts, 1 on each side.
I feel like if I was Tripoli, I would try to do just over the first level play. And he's scrambling. He's got a Dustin Ferris who's looking at him.
Oh, boy.
A nice open field tackle there by Marshall Vandevet.
Yeah.
So they gain about
first down
12, 14 yards. They got the ball on the Wildcat 38, and there's 28 seconds left.
Clock's running.
24.
Time's
so
still
they got
going
a couple
here.
of plays here. They're going to fake a pass. They're going to run. QB
draw. Oh,
ball's on the ground.
Wildcat football. Let's
and
go.
There's Ethan Ty. Again, Ethan Ty needs to
huge.
just pick that up and house it, but it's super easy for me to say from here.
Yeah, super easy to say.
I'll be ready to mention that to Ethan.
Yeah.
Hopefully on a victorious Monday.
Hey, do you remember that end of the half drive when they were driving? And
we really
fumbled it, and we thought you probably should have just picked that up and scored a touchdown instead of stopping the drive.
Yeah.
First drive we've stopped since the first
drive.
Fumble.
Yeah. First fumble. Yeah, no, in all fairness to Ethan, that was truly a play you just jump on and get the ball. We've got the ball at midfield. We've got 14 seconds left, so couple of plays.
Nick Reed's in the backfield. They're going to try to score here. I'd expect he's looking probably Ethan Ty, Marshall
I think he could send
Vandevet.
people down the field, and Nick could run for about 20 yards.
They're sending the blitz here. Nick Reed avoids them. We got to get underthrows Isaiah.
Holy cow! And Ethan Ty might have. Nick was looking right side of the field. I think Ethan
might have been the only one on the left side.
Yeah, there was somebody there with him, but I think again, you had a lot of success with Ethan. If I was going to throw the ball up to one guy,
Might be the one you're looking
yeah,
for.
might be the guy I would throw it to.
Well, I don't mind that throw there.
No,
they
he actually
sent
had
6, so Isaiah was probably the guy when you're getting rushed. He's the rush route. Problem was he just trying to flow to his right. And
I saw the ball go to ball went to Marshall first.
we're going to throw a heave to Nick Reed in the back of the end zone. Nope, Marshall tucks it, and we're going to get out of the half, I think.
Okay, well, we kind of promised we wouldn't get greedy, but we did there for just a split second.
Yeah, take
So
one shot.
We're going to go into the half down by a score of 42-33. And considering the Wildcats jumped out to a 12-0 lead, this is and Tripoli really came back and scored a lot of points. This is, I guess, as good as we could have hoped. With maybe about 8 minutes left in the second quarter, it looked rough. And at one point in time, we were on a pace for 112 to
110?
100-point game, and now we're only 88 to 60 or 84 to 66.
Well,
So
I don't think it'll get to that, hopefully, as we get into halftime here. I don't know. What do you think the Wildcats need to do this second half to get that defense figured out?
Defensively, I'd love it if they control the line of scrimmage. If they could and wrap up on the first
That's what
contact.
I was looking for. They've been in position to make plays.
So this is a quiz.
Yeah.
You knew the right answer. You want to know if I knew the right answer.
Well, I just want to know if you thought the same thing as me. I thought we've been in position multiple times, especially early on in the game, those first few long touchdown plays. We were there. We have them wrapped up, and then, they break that and then take it for 60 yards.
Yeah.
And, it could have been a loss of 3. And
Yeah, they've bounced off a lot of tackles. We're getting ready for the Sassmeisters to perform, and I'm dying to know what the music is. Sassmeisters have some new outfits this year. It's kind of a palm-type outfit.
this might be my first football Sassmeisters viewing.
You probably have never seen the Sassmeisters
Not in
before,
football. I've seen them in
Yeah.
I've seen them in some of the other sports. So
Yeah. Here we go.
this is my first.
I can't say I know this song.
I don't either.
It's kind of a mashup, I believe, is what the kids call it.
Yep, that's happy there.
Yeah.
I know that one. Well, it'd be nice if we could go over a scoring recap or anything, but there's been so much that
and let's just say we really haven't been in a really solid mental place to.
No, after that first quarter
kind
of
of
trying to
been,
figure out what to do.
Flight or flight. We've had some audio troubles. We haven't had the best outcomes on the field, so we're a little grumpy about that. Some penalties, like we could cut some penalties down. That would help our offense. And we wrap up on the first tackle on defense. We got 2 things. That's what we do. We win this game. Win this game going away.
I think, one positive and also kind of a negative that we don't have any necessarily turnovers outside a couple punts. We haven't turned the ball over other than shooting ourselves in the foot and, making those long first down negative plays, and that's kind of killed a couple drives. We've gotten 2 fumble recoveries. Brady Koba on the first defensive play of the game for the Wildcats. Shot in at nose guard and was able to jump on it. And Wildcats were rolling there, already up 6-0. Then go down and get another long touchdown pass from Nick Reed to Ethan Tye.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be.
12-0.
Looks like it was going to be a little bit of a yawner, in a good way. We could convert some 2-point conversions too.
That would be huge. That would make it a 1-possession game.
Every time I say this, dude, you just get a little bit more. Does your blood pressure go up just a little bit more?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Yep. I mean, it's something that I think kids take for granted because they think they've got the touchdown, so you score your 6 points, and I don't feel like they dig in and like we gotta have this. And I know we've harped on it, but
Would it
I
make?
think they settle for touchdowns. And
Let me say two things to make you happy. One of the 2-point conversions that we actually converted on
was a kick.
Was a 20-yard pass played to Keegan Kula. And the Cardinals' Matt Carpenter just got a double and scored 2 runs, one of which was Harrison Bader, who was absolutely – he looks like
Burning.
Cody Ratliff rounding third
running
base.
to the lunch line. That's what it looked like.
My older brother who lives in Michigan, he called me one day and he said – well, he calls me all the time, but he –
What did he call you?
Yeah. He doesn't do that anymore.
Oh, okay.
We finally
We're
matured.
friends now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a whole other story. No, he had seen that meme or GIF or whatever you call it, where the guy like runs out, jumps on a horse, and ride down the road, and the caption is, "When my girlfriend calls and she has Casey's and beverages from Casey's." He thinks that's the greatest thing. So that's kind of what Harrison Bader looked like there. A guy in a hurry. Maybe Mr. Ratliff. If is orange chicken, is that your favorite as well?
No, that's a Mr. Carlson thing.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not too picky.
You're not too
guess,
picky. And Miss Denise does a pretty good school lunch.
Yeah, I've eaten school lunch for about 12 years. I don't have too many complaints.
Okay. And you, when you first started working, you were like 112, 113?
Yeah. Closer to that than, where I am now, probably.
Yeah, well. So, anyway. Our keys to the second half. We're gonna cut down the turnovers. We're gonna
tackle on first contact.
Tackle on first contact. We're gonna do better on special teams, and we're gonna win the game.
Sounds like a heck of a game plan.
So
what do we got here for?
We got 9 minutes and 15 more seconds to fill in.
Oh yeah, you can just look at that, can't you?
Yeah, I've been cheating all night.
I wondered how you have X-ray vision to
Yeah.
see through this wall, and you're just clearly looking at the.
I am a doctor,
here.
Cody.
Well, that's why. That's why it's the good doctor and the rat on the mic, and not
that's right,
Dr.
That's
Rat.
Right. Oh, and we shouldn't. Band's looking good tonight. Mr. Maury, our new band instructor. I know he was. He had to do pep band.
Batman.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Mr. Maury, I know it was just kind of had a lot of extra energy. It was a little antsy today, a little nervous, as you would be the first time you're
first showing, yeah.
First showing. So, and can't tell. Remind me, who is that? Kate Whitson, who's our drum major.
I believe that's Aurora Elliott, maybe.
Okay.
I think Kate Whitson would be the Sassmeister out in front of her.
Okay.
On
yeah, that
flute.
is Kate Whitson.
I'm not exactly sure who the.
Well, it'd be a good time to give a shout out to last year's drum major, Alex Hoffner.
The Hoff.
I'm missing my tweets this year. Retweets from Mr. Hoffner.
Yep, he must.
He's always a good one. I'm always wondering. He was always quick too.
Oh yeah,
he seemed to have Twitter notifications popping up there pretty quick. So we got Batman. I wonder what our theme is this year.
I don't know. It's always such a surprise. They never want to reveal it. And
so our band members, we've got a few Sassmeisters that are band members, at least one football player.
Football managers out there. A cheerleader drum major.
And that you are, of course, correct. It was
it Aurora? Well,
and now it's going to be Kate.
Now it's going to be
I think
Kate.
we have co-drum majors.
Interesting.
I know. And Aurora, I did not know. Do you know what the 3 drums are called?
I think it's 4 drums.
4 drums. Do you know what it's called? And it's not one of those, I know the answers and you don't.
Oh, you're like.
I legit don't know.
You're asking somebody that you remember when you were little and you went and got to try out the instruments? That's the extent of my band knowledge.
Well, I would have thought. I
didn't make it past that half day.
Yeah, but you got to try out.
I tried.
I would have felt like they would have seen you coming and said drums. I mean, don't you think that somebody in this school is like, hey Carson, why don't you get this instrument where you could just beat on a drum with a stick?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. and practice at like 5 in the morning.
I believe his uncle bought him a set of drums.
Yeah. Well, you see, there you
And I
go.
might have put my foot through them.
Yeah. Yeah. wait till he forgets that he has the drums and then go hide them or sell them at a garage shop.
That's what we try.
I love it. Okay. Well, volleyball team won at Waterloo Christian last night.
So I think they had the 3-game sweep over, what are they, the Raiders way up there?
I don't know.
Crusaders? I don't know.
We got this YouTube on the go. That would have been a game. I put it together today. I was up north yesterday working. I should have just gone over and done that game. But we still got some kinks to work out here.
Now we apologize for that first quarter of listening to the crowd. I promise we had the microphones up to our faces on our headsets, but for whatever reason, we got something switched off that should be on, or
yeah, we'll fine-tune the process. So
we'll get it figured out.
And we should say, if you're listening in the stadium, and I know a few people do that every now and then, let's be on our best behavior, because Mr. McLaughlin is the admin on duty, and he's kind of a hammer. I wouldn't want you to get kicked out for a little horseplay or inappropriate comment, but anyway.
Think we could name all these marching band members?
I bet we could.
Well, Eli Fleming is taking off to go get ready for football.
Look at Eli Rod. Oh, my God.
And we've
that's the Casey's meme. My girlfriend called me. She's got Casey's Pizza and just put that video. All right, yeah, that'd be nice. So we got Aurora playing 4 drums, which we sure has a name.
Sure what the... and then we've got Luke Frosch. I'm not even going to try these instruments.
Okay.
It looks like Nora Waiton, Brennan Ty, Suns in My Eyes, but that could be Barrett Levenhagen.
Yeah.
And then I see a Julie, not Julie Engelman, Christina Engelman, her older sister. I'm not sure who's on the tuba there. Is that...
Okay, tuba's hiding.
Yeah, when they've got their hats pulled down.
Now, who's the cymbals? You got the cymbals?
Cymbals. Where are the cymbals?
Cymbals are right next to Aurora.
Oh, right there, yeah. Can't quite tell.
I was going to say, a couple of these people, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah, they've got their hats pulled down, like blocking the sun out. And we have Cheyenne Fleming.
I was going to say, there's
drums.
another Fleming.
And then we've got...
we could make up names, too. Eva
Owens on some kind of clarinet-looking machine. And the band's running off, so we're going to miss out on them.
Okay.
I guess maybe Maggie Ofer. And
we need them to take their hats off
Yeah.
and come up here, and then we can announce who they are.
Is
We're going to
that
say Harley.
Hullub?
We're going to throw Harley's name out there.
Bo Atkinson.
Bo, I bet when we were trying to decide who had his hat down.
That could be this. Was that Bo on the cymbals?
Yeah, Bo was incognito.
Yes. That did not. You know what? That did not look like Bo.
No.
He's got his hat pulled
He's got
down.
his hat down, and Bo grew a few inches over the summer, I noticed, the other day.
We've got the Wildcats back out stretching here. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left
say,
at half.
Hopefully, Tripoli gets the message. We've got officials, and we've got one team. So let's see what we got. Denise is pushing the mac and cheese
at the concession stand.
I like it.
Here comes Tripoli.
All right.
They're not going to make it by much before they get. I think if they're not out here with 2 minutes, then they get a penalty to start the half. And they're not gonna make it by much, but I'm sure we won't call anything on them because the 5 officials all got their backs on it. But
all right, just
probably call us for hitting them out of bounds, and we haven't even started the clock.
We're just going to relax a little bit, take some deep breaths.
All right,
it's going to be okay.
Slowing it down.
It's okay.
Just don't forget sometimes.
Anyway. So maybe talk a little bit about the coaching staff. Probably should note that one of the luxuries afforded the Wildcat Sports Stream this year is the expertise directly from the sideline to the booth.
Yeah.
Mr.
I know where
Ratliff,
this is going.
Mr. Cody Ratliff, after rebuilding the assistant to rebuilding
just
the
gonna
varsity
say,
program, is now the assistant to rebuilding the junior high program.
Yeah.
And as part of that switch in jobs, Cody has a little bit more free time, I assume.
Probably not a permanent thing, just a
couple years.
Temporary.
And of course, obviously with all this extra time, there's probably a little bit more vacuuming and windows that could be done. Help out, support at home front.
There was 4 bus barn bays power washed
Well,
today.
I did hear that. I was just thinking about the extra time that maybe there'd be on a Saturday mornings.
Oh,
or
Saturday mornings, yeah.
Sundays.
I did have a 6 a.m. Saturday call that wasn't a football call for the first Saturday in 5 years. So
that's true.
Still a work-related call, but not football-related, so it was not as enjoyable.
Oh. Whoa.
Thanks, Bree.
I'm talking at least as much as he is.
We have the best managers ever.
I thought Bree was my friend. I consider Bree a close personal friend, and she's bringing water bottles to Mr. Ratliff.
No, Gatorade.
You're getting Gatorade?
Yeah, she knows Gatorade. She's pays attention to detail, Cronin. She's going places. I don't know what she's going to do after.
I can't get any more thirsty right now.
Would you like a?
Yeah, I would like some.
All right.
Can I put my mouth on it?
I'd rather you didn't.
All right, I'll try to drink they do.
I've got strep throat.
Okay. I'm drinking out of Mr. Ratliff's water bottle. All right.
Cardinals are still up 4-1.
Yeah. It did occur to me. I've been really.
All right, we got the 2-minute reset going. Minute left in the half. Wildcats still down 11 at half. I believe we're kicking off to Tripoli.
Yeah. We're getting Nick Reed's getting the old chicken wing loose here in the second half.
I prefer the shoulder cannon.
Okay. Okay. And it's
arm laser.
He's locked and loaded. So.
Well, earlier I called for an onside kick. We did not onside it. I don't think we should here either.
So
for once I feel conservative, but we have given up some big special teams plays. I feel like that probably got worked out at halftime, so I think you try to pin them deep. Not sure if we have anything different out there, but
I tell you this. So I saw Ethan Ty get on the chair and get a little work done on his legs, and I looked away, and apparently Ethan got up and Keegan laid down. And so when I looked back, and I still thinking Ethan's there, and Ethan rolls over, I thought my eyes were playing tricks. I was like, wow, Ethan is a lot thicker than I realized. And then I saw it was old number 60, 65. So hopefully those boys who just got a little cramps and they want to keep their legs loose. Keegan's been all over the place on defense and offense. Looks like they moved him a little bit more into the line. But he's played a nice little game of linebacker as well. Here's a kickoff for Marshall Vandevet, and it's a deep kickoff, and it's a non-returnable kickoff.
There we go.
So.
Pin it deep. See, finally got one right. A whole half.
So we're gonna keep track of what we can call correct.
Yeah, that's one.
All right, I like
half.
it. I like it. Let's keep this up.
Yeah, I might have had a counter call that got that first down too, but either way, we need a lot more plays like that, especially at your special teams.
And we're at a point where we need 2 stops this half and score every time, and we're fine.
Just like that, we'll be right back in it.
Yeah, let's do 1 stop at a time. And with Tripoli starting with the ball, this would be probably as good a time as any. They've got the ball on the 15-yard line. Got a wide receiver split out to the right, running back to the left. Shotgun snap. Quarterback's taken off to the right side with a lead blocker.
And wrapped up.
Wow.
And I take down for a minimal gain there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to break it away, and then he stopped, and then I thought he was going to break the tackle. But one of the keys to the second half, which we said ad nauseum, which means a lot, was we wanted to have first contact and not get any more yards or get tackled. It was kind of a team effort, and I think that's maybe even if the first guy isn't going to bring him down, he holds him until the other guys show up.
Get there for
They're saying second and 10.
What I call the torpedo hit,
Okay.
where he can't move and you just drill him. 2nd and 9. Quarterback keep again. Oh, he bounces around in the backfield. We got an arm on him. He gets out, breaks the arm tackle, and Cole Silver rides him down after about a gain of 7 or 8. Just shy, I believe, of the first down yet. It's going to be 3rd and short.
We stopped it. We stopped it to the right.
Gosh,
and he jumped back almost like a little mini Barry Sanders kind of move where you jump with both feet.
Little jump cut, yep.
And he's heading the left, and then I thought we had him to the left, and he kept getting free. So now it's third and 1.
Got to be smart here. Wildcats can't jump off sides. I would expect a hard count. They had a little success with this to start the game. I think they got us offside 2 plays in a row. Got us to jump, so can't give them an easy one. There's a ISO play right up the middle. He's still going. Looks like Cole Silver's trying to run him down. Brought down by Ethan Ty and Cole Silver after a gain of about 27-ish.
Yeah. It was up the middle. It was going to be a first down, and then he kind of hit another gear there and almost looked like he was going to take it to the house. So I liked it better when we were stopping them and they were putting the ball on the turf. But this is now they're into Wildcat territory. First down, 10 on the Wildcat 32. Tripoli is going to go with snap from under center and an I-back set.
And fullback trap there. That's your play. You invented that, right?
Yeah. I was running the tackle trap with my flag football team. And it was kind of a backwards. It was almost a Statue of Liberty handoff.
Regardless, gain of 5 there.
Whatever it is. Whatever it is.
So it looks like Tripoli's maybe think they're on to just pound the ball at the Wildcats. They've kind of switched up their formations here in an eye-tight set. Another fullback dive.
Yeah, they're just going right at the center of the defense. That one's going to get maybe 3. It's going to end up being
long 1.5.
Yeah. Third and 2, ball on the 24. They got to get down to about the 22. This is kind of a big play in the night right here.
Another watch this hard count type of situation here.
Yeah.
That's just me. I'm a big.
You're a big hard count.
I love the hard count.
So Wildcats are going with a 4-man.
Oh, there it is. Nobody jumps, but
quarterback roll out.
It's going to be a keep, naked boot the whole way. He's going to get the first down.
Down to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
Chipola driving here. First possession of the second half.
And we're down just under 9 minutes.
So 3
in
minutes.
The third quarter.
3.5 minutes. 3.5 minute drive so far at the Wildcat 19. 1st and 10. Panthers ISO play up the middle. Oh, he's got to break it outside. He's got big room.
Cuts it back. He's almost scoring.
Yeah,
he's down at about the 2-1.
Oof, that was a nice play there by the Panthers.
Talked about one of the keys being that we make first contact and they don't get any more yards. And 1 or 2 plays of this drive, we did a nice job of that. We haven't done it lately. I know they're talented running backs. So they're calling it set at the 3.
First and goal.
Wildcats in a 5-man set at this point in time. And they're going to go up the middle. Nope. Bounces to the outside, finds the corner, in for the score. Running backs are finding the holes. I don't think that was designed to go to the left. I think he just bounced it outside and took off. So, unfortunately, it is 48-33 now with the Tripoli Panthers score, and they'll line up for 2. They're going to set it on the right hash mark. Mr. Ratliff isn't really able to see super well. We're going to send thoughts about this would be a good time. We're going to start stopping them on the 2-point conversion. So they only score 6 and we score 8. And that'll be another way we can get back into the game.
Yep.
Maybe throw a 3 in there at the final gun. All
I
right.
might jump out this window if we hit a walk-off field goal.
Yeah. A pass out to the left, jukes back right, jukes back left. Does make the Wildcats miss and goes in for the 2-point conversion. So it is now 50-33. That was a pretty good individual play there by the receiver to be able to avoid the tackle. So,
Well, it was a nice drive by the Panthers to start the second half. I will credit the Wildcat defense. There wasn't any big, well, there was a couple longer plays, but no 60-yard runs or some of the stuff that you saw in the first half, first quarter especially.
yeah.
So I guess you take that and build off of it. And then still need to score some points to win this game. So we'll see what they've got here. Tripoli lines up, getting ready for the kick. Spots the ball.
So it would be a good time for us to get a nice big return to get this started.
Get a little jump start.
They don't like the way Marshall returned it the first couple times and have squibbed it the next few.
There's another squib down the middle, fielded by Draven Silver.
Falling on it at the 25. So Wildcats will take over the ball there. Stick with the ground game. Open it up a little bit with the pass. You choose, Cody Ratliff.
I'm going to hit him with a run, and I'm going to hit a play action pass, long ball on second down. That's
Okay.
me.
Okay.
We got Nick Reed wide left, Isaiah Dam in the quarterback position. High snap, fumble, Tripoli football. Oh, that was
And that was one of those
tough.
plays where all night we've kind of just been falling on the ball, and I think Isaiah, a little frustrated, tried to just do too much, tried not to give up the play, tried not to lose yards.
Tried to make something out of nothing. And
yeah, unfortunately, ball was too high, and when he realized he needed to focus on getting the ball, it was too late. So they're going to take over with the ball first and 10 on their 24 of the Wildcats.
The Wildcat 24, yeah.
So this is not
so they got out of that I-tight formation. They're back to what they
Yeah.
started in. 3 up backs, 2 wide receivers split out. It's going to be a pass. Throws it short, blasted by Cole Silver. Nice hit,
play
Cole.
by Cole Silver.
Little now pass action there, and Cole Silver moved up from corner and blew it up for a 2, maybe a 3-yard loss here.
Yeah, I'd say it's going to be a good 2nd and 13. So they're saying 2nd and 12 to our left.
There's a good example of that first contact tackle and the difference that
Yeah,
makes.
Cole
'Cause
did
if
a
he
great
does-
job.
If Cole doesn't make that, then it's probably at least a gain of 8 or touchdown.
Well, and he hit him hard, and there was no I wasn't worried that he was going to break it. There's another example of a
Isaiah
tackle
Dam.
that is not going to be broken.
So another negative play for Tripoli. This is the Wildcat defense you needed to see.
So it was a sweep left, and Isaiah Dam blew it up, tackling him for a 2 or 3 yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 14 according to the scoreboard.
That was a nice job by Isaiah there. Read the play, saw the puller, and made the running back pay there. So good job by Isaiah to make that hit behind the line of scrimmage. Same formation here, 1 wide, quarterback keep all the way. He's going right. Oh, we hit him 5 yards deep, and he's jumping over people. And
Stuck with it.
Yep.
Stuck with it. That's important.
Still going to be 4th and long here, 4th and about 12, but he did pick up a couple yards. Wildcats were swarming there. I was a little worried after that first miss that he might be housing it, as the doctor says.
Well, I was hoping he was going to do some jumping up and down, and the ball was going to come out too. But once he escaped in the backfield and he was able to escape Isaiah, almost another 3rd play for a loss. So anyway, big opportunity for the defense here on 4th, and it's still 4th
they're
and
gonna
2.
take a timeout. 4th and 2, 4th and 12.
4th and 12, excuse me. I
Timeout Tripoli.
thought he would. So he gained 2 yards after all that excitement.
Yeah. Looked like he ran a lot more than that, but yeah, not much there. Just the difference was he got hit 4 yards deep and then was able to advance another 6 yards.
So. So, what's Tripoli going to run? And
you know, they had a nice play early off that play action, and they ran that little wheel route and threw it to the back corner of the end zone. I might be thinking about that right now. Or
a naked boot.
You know, they saw us give up a couple screen plays, so maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they've got one of those.
And then what are you dialing up if you're the defensive coordinator? What's your call here for the
4th and 12?
Are you a prevent guy? Or are you?
I'm hoping my front three can get a push. We got twins left, set, fumble, and it's going to be, oh my gosh, picked up by the fullback.
Wow.
And it's going to be Wildcat football, but a little bit of excitement there.
So he fumbled it. Isaiah was blitzing in. He fumbled it. Isaiah was going to tackle him and cover it.
And it's like it rolled down the quarterback's
I was watching
leg
that, and all of a sudden, fumble Ruski, and somebody else is running with the ball. I'm glad that was that Draven Silver who stuck with the play and made the tackle. I think they gained 2 or 3 yards, but yeah, I wouldn't have called that. All right, so you got Nick Reed in, you got Trips.
Yeah, well, we got Wildcat football down 50-33 here. Don't need to score on this play, but need to get something this drive.
Nick Reed just makes kids miss left and right.
Throws back to Keegan Kula. Going to be a short gain of about 3, maybe 4 there by the tight end.
Tell you what, Keegan Kula, if he wants to stay on his feet, and Nick Reed is giving us an extra blocker back there because he, time and time again, has made the first defensive lineman miss, and makes it a little easy.
Got a score update. Springville's up 42-20 over HLV.
Wow. Well, they're picked to do well this year, so they beat Tripoli. So good bounce back year for those Orioles. All right, so we got Isaiah. We got about 2nd and 7. Wildcats have the ball at their own 27. Isaiah's going to go up the middle.
There, nice hole. Isaiah is going to get the first down, still going, puts the hammer down on that safety. That's what you want to see out of your running back. What was that, a gain of 17?
Yeah.
So he's got to be easily eclipsed 100 yards so far this game. A gain of 56 earlier, 17 there. A couple other nice runs.
Nick Reed coming in to play, brings the play in and stays split out right. First down for the Wildcats at their own.
Tripoli's in a 3-man now. They got out of that 4-man. They kind of shut our run down. But they're elected to go back to their base 3 front. Gain of 2 there by
Isaiah. He kind of runs downhill, doesn't he?
Yeah, he runs hard.
So 2nd and 8, Wildcats ball at their own 35, or at the Panther 35. So they've crossed over midfield. Need to keep this drive going. Yep. Down in the game, 50-33, I believe. Right, and you're going to do Isaiah up the gut.
That was a nice ISO play there. Runs into the back of Keegan Kula.
Pushes
charging.
Keegan.
Yep.
I like it. Push your blocker. Block. They love to get pushed in the back.
Looks like they're going to be short here. Third and
a little bit.
Third and a long Keegan Kula foot.
Yeah.
So don't get fancy. Just run the ball, get the first down, and then get fancy.
Okay. Are you going to do a Keegan sneak?
I'm going to run ISO just like we just did there.
Okay.
Against this 3 front, we should get 3 or 4 yards on it. They did bring their 3 in a little tight here to stop ISO, so that's why I'm up in the booth, but we run it anyways. Isaiah gets it, breaks it outside, and he's down to the 15-yard line of the Panthers. So nice play there. That might be the 3rd time I've been right all day.
Isaiah's shaking his leg a little bit. He's going to come off. That was a pretty ferocious hit there. And now Isaiah's down.
Yeah, getting stretched. I think it's a cramp. Yep.
Okay.
Looks like a calf cramp.
All right.
Pushing on the toe. Yep. Don't think that's anything to worry about there. Brings Reed in here in a tight bunch set.
I'd like to see the let Nick scramble out and see what he can get.
He's going to throw wide open. Ethan Tide, touchdown. So what was that, 13-yard? Their third time they've connected for touchdowns this game. First 2 drives were both 30, 35-yarders, and there's another 13-yarder. Wildcats doing what they need to do. They got that defensive stop, marched down the field, didn't need to be speedy with it. Still lots of time in the game. You just got to be efficient and keep moving the chains, and that's what they did that drive. Nice job, Isaiah Dam, carrying the football, and when he went down with cramps, we go to the passing game and connect for a touchdown.
Yeah, that
nice
was a
job
really
there.
nice route and nice pass. Those two made that look pretty easy.
Yeah. The extra point is going to be offsides on the defense. So I change it here. I go for 2.
Yeah.
I mean,
so now
but it looks like we're going to leave the field goal unit on.
Keegan's lobbying to go for 2 here. And Coach
is saying take the point.
Not going to agree with Keegan, so it's 50-39. And, yeah.
I think we can snap to that up back and he can get a yard.
Well, I was going to say.
Another one? Okay. Moving him.
All right, Coach. Coach is going to send
Yep,
in Nick
there
Reed.
it goes. We're going for it.
You're sending in the beef.
Sending in the beef.
Wade Yoder.
I was just going to say, Nick Reed's not the beef.
And Nick Reed. Do we have a Wade Yoder nickname yet?
Wader Yoder is what they called him on the PA a couple games ago.
Okay.
A couple games ago, last year. All right, it's got to be the Keegan Cool under center here, and they see it coming. We'll see. Yeah, it's good. He's in. No call. The ball, Keegan already handed the ball off to the back line judge before they ever signaled anything. I don't think they realized who had the ball there.
So it was a direct snack to Keegan.
Well, I think he just went under center, and
the motion in the backfield was a sweep, and everybody's rotating to the left, and Keegan's slipping off to the right, where everybody's rotating to the right side, and Keegan's slipping off to the left. Yeah, Keegan handed the ball to the ref in time to.
That makes it 9.
Yeah.
That makes it 9 with 3:26 to go in the 3rd quarter.
All right, so 3:26.
Yep, Vandevek's getting ready here. They got 4 guys up tight. Boy, it makes these make me nervous. I just need him to boot this out of the end zone. Hopefully.
What was the score at halftime?
44-33.
Okay.
So we've cut in here a little bit. Oh, it's taken at the 1. Oh, he didn't cross. Taken at the 1. Cole Silver's got the beat on him, gets through, and pushes him out of bounds.
At about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, 29-yard line. Pretty close to breaking another big special team play there. It looked like to me he crossed that back line, but maybe that's not a rule anymore, but I thought it was.
So let's get a stop. We're running Jack off the field, so we must already have 8 guys.
We got eye-tight formation. They're back under center. Handoff up the middle. ISO play cuts it back to the left side, and who's that? Is that Nick Reed? Nick Reed playing some defense now. Runs him out of bounds after the game. 16. So Wildcats are cutting off those initial running lanes, but those cutbacks are getting killer. Just not getting good contain and filling your gaps on that weak side. Fullback dive up the middle. There's going to be a flag down at the line of scrimmage. Probably, hopefully a hold, but we'll see what they call here. If the play stands, it's a gain of 7. Looks like it called holding. Yep. That'll help the Wildcats. Finally, we get a negative play on the Panthers on first down.
Yeah.
Needed it too. They're swapping field possession in 2 plays, or field position in 2 plays.
So are they going to do a spot foul, and it's going to be about 1st and 17? I love to watch them mark that off.
Well, that was 8 steps.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one that counted 8
I
steps.
think he's saying, oh, yeah, the penalty happened at the 30, so I'm just going to walk to the 40. He's not doing that thing in the NFL where they actually count
it. No, I guess I thought that was just what you do.
You thought that was a thing. You thought that
Yeah.
that's what they did. Yeah, well.
Maybe not.
I think it's just wherever you feel like it. They're
Sometimes,
at midfield,
yeah.
and it's first down, and they've got about 17 or 18 yards to go.
Oh, we got him wrapped up in the backfield. He spins out of it, and he goes back even farther. So what are they going to give us
That's
for a spot?
Cole
Oh,
Silver. You're going to give him the
don't know
forward
about-
progress.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not happy about that.
No.
Ratliff's a little surly tonight, folks.
Well, when you spin out of it and then you get that burst of speed going again,
Yeah, it
I don't
does-
care if you're going the wrong way. That's not forward progress in my book. But
well,
either way, it's still a loss of 1 instead of a loss of 6.
If he'd gotten out of it and made a positive gain, we wouldn't have gone back.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear you. I'm agreeing with you.
I know. I don't like it.
2nd and about 20. So it was a nice play either way. And they're going to.
ISO play up. He's going to try to bounce it outside.
He's going to get a good gain.
Man, curious where the spot's going to be.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the end of the slide, I thought.
And now you know why I'm critical of some of these spots, because
that was a rough spot.
I think they gave him 4 extra yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 5. Oof.
Yeah. Okay. Well, ball at the 27. Wildcats got their backs against the red zone. Time to get a stop here, folks. And it's going to go up the gut. Couple of
blasted him.
Keegan Kula.
Is that Keegan? Yep.
I think he got him by the underside of the cleat, but he got him nonetheless. The quarterback was going to jump out of the tackle yet again. He made one guy miss and could not
get away from those
Keegan.
bear paws.
No, big paws. That's for sure. Big paws.
Bear claws. 4th and 5. Well,
Yeah.
they tried to hard count. Looks like they went on 3 of the last possession like this. Let's see what happens here.
Keegan's reminding everybody not to jump. I hope he's reminding himself not to jump.
More worried about him than there's
he
a snap.
doesn't.
Quarterback keep the whole way. Cuts back.
He's going to get it.
I think so.
Yeah, it's
I think he's
really
gonna be
close.
just over.
It's the spot. I don't feel good about it at all.
Well, he's walking it. Yep, first down. Not even going to measure.
All right, well, that's unfortunate because it was 4th down, and that could have been
That could have been a big momentum shift for the Wildcats.
So with 45 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, Tripoli is leading by the score of 50-41. Now they're being a little bit more deliberate, but they've got first down on the Wildcat 20.5-yard line.
Under center, quarterback keeps.
Keegan.
Boot.
Keegan was in, giving him pressure.
Oh.
He escaped that. He rolled to the right, threw kind of across his body a little bit, over the head of the tight end, kind of threw behind him. And I was waiting for someone to be in the cherry pick that from the safety spot, but nobody was there. So pass falls incomplete. It'll be second down from the
All
22
right.
is what they're saying. Oh, we got some laundry.
Yeah.
You want to tell the fans about the laundry there?
Well, I didn't see it, but I feel like it was a block in the back. I think
Is
they
it
called it on Keegan. But
I was going to say, is it possible that the reason that Keegan, who burst through the line of scrimmage from the right end position and then all of a sudden fell down, maybe got pushed?
I think.
It's not like he would have tripped over his own feet or anything.
No, too athletic for that.
The quarterback rolled away from him, but yeah, so that'll bring up second and a good 20. Or first down. Vaughn reminds me. That was, they're switching the marker back. So it's first and 20.
Maybe
It's first and 20?
Maybe.
Okay.
Got some more laundry. Oh, going to take the timeout. We got lead officials saying they're calling a timeout, and another back judge is throwing a flag. So looks like they gave him the timeout.
Well,
yeah.
probably better start stopping them.
Sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
You want to talk about those, and I'll talk about
Yeah, just to remember that the National Honor Society is showing support for fall activities by selling personalized yard signs for $30. Such activities include football, volleyball, cross-country, cheer, dance, band, and choir. For those wanting to support all Central City activities, there's a Wildcat Pride yard sign as well. Each yard sign can feature the student's first initial, last name, and jersey number if applicable. Forms will be sent home with elementary students on Thursday, September 5th, along with forms in the offices for students to grab and fill out. Please return all order forms with payment to the high school office by the end of the day on Friday the 13th. If you have any further questions, please contact math teacher Megan Baldwin.
All right, we've got 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tripoli, first and 20 from the Wildcat. Now, what do we say, the 32-ish?
And I was a little surprised that he threw that last pass just because I would have thought he would have been coached up like nothing late, nothing stupid.
Fullback trap, and he's hit a couple times. He's still on his feet. He's got 10. Make that about 12 yards on the game.
Good open field tackle by Nick Reed. Hopefully Mr. Carlson isn't listening to that.
Yeah, I think he is.
So
well.
that'll be the end of the third quarter. The Wildcats are down 9.
Down 9, closed the gap a little bit, down 11 at half. Had a couple opportunities here. It's still 2nd and 8. Get a stop. They scored 60 points in the first quarter. We got a whole quarter to go, so it can be done. It's not insurmountable yet. Just got to keep believing and tackle. I mean, Tripoli's, what are they throwing, 1 or 2 passes this half, and they're just grinding clock, which is smart on their part.
And ultimately, for us to get back in this game, we're going to have to score quick, and then our defense is going to have to shut them down. So the sooner you get the stops or the turnovers. Because it wouldn't surprise me at all that when we get the ball back, we start airing it out. Not that the run hasn't been effective, but I mean, we've shown that we can score
quickly. Yeah, I think we had a 16-second drive. And
so here we go. We're going to be 2nd and 8 or 9.
Yeah, looks like Tripoli is going to go under center. They've had a little bit of luck with this I formation. Handoff, ISO play up the middle, untouched, first down, and now touchdown. That is not.
That's a tough one.
Not what the Wildcats wanted. Got a Wildcat down over there.
That's Keegan Kula
trying to
decide how he's going to get up. He's got the ref helping him. Looks like an ankle. So looks like they're going to send in Brady. So, again, 56-41. We're getting to the point here in the fourth quarter, just the start of the fourth quarter, but we haven't shown real keen ability to stop them, so we're going to have to score and then create something on the kickoff, or
looks like a cramp. I think I can see Keegan's big calf from up here.
yeah. Had a lot of cramps tonight.
Well, it was a warm day, so might be a little dehydration here. Got to expect a run play here. Quarterback keep. Yep, blows by, and he's going to walk into the end zone. And they're going to get a 15-yard penalty.
What's the 15-yard penalty?
Well, I think they're going to call a late hit on Nick, and then probably a taunting call on.
Block in the back on Tripoli. And that's all they want to call. Or all they're going to call.
I thought Nick Reed grabbed him and threw him, but I did not see it correctly. So looks like we're going to redo.
Take the points off the board. It's still 56-41. It'll be first and, it'll be the only play from the 12 this time. And I don't know now. If we would intercept a ball, we could take it back for our own 2 points. They're going to go in a shotgun. Quarterback roll looks like a reverse on a pass.
Yep,
nobody's open on the pass. Now you're going to throw
it
back
to the middle, and that's not going to be good. All right, no good on the extra point attempt. The reverse pass.
To the center of the field. I'm trying to decide if the guy they threw the ball
was
to
even
was
an eligible receiver.
Well,
yeah, kind of looked like a center.
Center pass. That's pretty big in third grade flag football.
Well, I believe Niall Coughlin had one career catch at center.
Okay.
Not called. Maybe. Well, I don't remember.
I was going to say, is that something you report as center eligible on this play?
Yeah. I mean, a catch is a catch in my book. So Tripoli is going to probably line up here to squib it again.
Okay, Mr. Ratliff. Has it been our night?
It has not. Started off a little goofy, but in the Wildcat favor, and then it's.
Yeah, we felt bad we weren't bringing the action of the first 2 touchdowns to people.
I know. And, Wildcats jumped out ahead, and we had so many technical difficulties trying to get that first quarter going, plus the 70 points scored.
And, you know, some of us are working with a hydration deficit, but we're fighting through it. We're going to get this ball to Marshall about the 5. He's going to run into his own blocker and get out to about the 17. So.
All right. Wildcats are going to take over. What are we down, 15?
Yeah.
So
let's just do this. Let's not worry about the score. Let's just talk about scoring every time.
I think we need to score every time and get those bonus extra points and win by 1.
11:47, 9:15. I'm fine if this takes us 45 minutes.
Just no negative plays. Got to be going forwards here.
Yeah.
Is Keegan back out and in?
I can't even tell.
Yep, he's in. He just bulldozed the guy.
Isaiah Dam's going to find about 2.5, 3 yards up the center. So we're going to get the ball out to the 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7 from there. Mr. Vaughn agrees with me on the scoreboard.
2nd down and 7 for the Wildcats on the 19-yard line.
All right. Just got to believe here, Cats.
Okay.
Dam's up in the backfield. He's going to hand it to Marshall. Marshall gets around the edge. He's going to have a 1st down. He's still going out to the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Spins out of another tackler. They're moving too fast, but what do you think?
Yeah.
20, 25 yards there on the carry?
Oh, let's say they were starting about the 20, and now they're about the 40 or 38. Let's give Marshall
22 yards.
23. Let's give him 23.
23. I'll
Very,
give it to you.
very quick on the corner.
Yep.
I mean, not Kyle Marsh quick, but quick on the corner nonetheless.
Yep. Nice play there. I couldn't,
Yeah, Isaiah read that really well. He was a quarterback. It looked like it was an option play.
A little RPO, and decided to hand to Marshall. And
is it an RR?
yeah, probably. And
RRO.
Yep.
Here's Nick Reed as quarterback. You're going to throw a screen. Boy,
Marshall Vanderbeck on the catch. He's still going.
look at
Gains
Marshall
about another-
Vandervet.
Oh, did he get there? 16 on the play
Yeah.
on that little pitch and catch?
So I thought Nick Reed threw the ball to the back of Marshall's head.
That was a timing, yeah, definitely a
Is that what
timing
that
play.
is, timing?
Yeah, it's a timing
Okay.
play. I believe the call was 62 hammers.
Okay.
Is the actual call there.
So with about a yard to go, Marshall turned around, caught the ball, then evaded the first tackler and started going up. This has kind of been the Marshall show this series. It's been kind of fun.
Well,
Two big
scratch
plays.
where it itches, Cronin.
All right, we got the ball at the 22. Nick Reed at quarterback. You got Marshall on the left is open. Nick's got to avoid yet another tackler. He's not going to do it this time. Oh. And so then they throw him down after the whistle blew.
I'm going to give it to Nick. The weight room is paying off for him.
Yeah.
They're not bringing him down with the ease that
That was a
they have
big
in years
loss,
past.
unfortunately, about a 10-yard loss. Nick just didn't have the real estate to avoid the first tackler and then ran into the second guy. He did on the left side, I think, if he could have. He was rolling to his right. If he could have gathered himself and looked back to the left, he,
might have had a receiver out there. But
yeah. But that's a lot. There's a lot of ifs in that statement.
Easy to say when there's not two guys in our face.
Yep. All right.
Oh, steps up in the pocket. Got it. Nothing really. Got to run it now, buddy.
Tripoli's next to us yelling that Nick Reed was in front of the line.
And
but
I would agree with them, but the
I
refs
tell
didn't
you
see
what,
it that week.
the ref was right there. The downs marker.
That could have been.
That might have been the play of the day. He got that stick moved. Nick Reed just stood and was trying to decide to run and just fired a laser beam to about the 10-yard line. And was that not Marshall Vandervet?
I didn't
catching the ball
I couldn't
again?
see. I was too busy watching Nick in the line of scrimmage. I didn't see
Kind
who
of all
caught it.
Marshall all the time right now. I wonder if Ethan Ty's hurt right now.
Keegan Kula catches the tipped pass,
ricochet.
touchdown.
The ball was to Keegan Kula. The linebacker got a paw on it.
Yeah, but
so
not
that kind of threw it off. But you can't break the concentration of the Bear. Keegan Kula just
he was lasered
he batted
in.
it. He batted it to himself and caught the ball.
Did he catch it with one hand too? Did he just reach out?
I think he caught it with no hands,
I'm
Mr.
gonna-
Ratliff.
I
He
think
just
he
willed
caught
the
it
ball.
Yes, it just stuck to that 65 on his chest.
Yeah.
So with that touchdown,
It's now a 9-point game.
yes,
2-point conversion
We
would
still
then
got
make it
10
a 7-point
minutes.
game.
10 minutes to go here. What
Yeah.
are we doing? All right, we're going to line up. Oh, I know what play is coming here.
Okay, Nick Reed in shotgun. He's got trips left. He's going to run up the middle. Then he's going to throw it the last minute, and it's going to fall incomplete. He was thrown to Marshall Vandervet. So,
Well,
With 10 minutes, 17 seconds in the fourth quarter.
we're down to 10-17. We're down 9. We're going to be kicking off. Again, we've got to stop them. And Mr. Ratliff has been calling for the onside kick all day. And
there's still 10 minutes to go.
now he's not calling for it.
I called for it early because we had so much momentum going, and that could have been a game changer early.
Okay.
But with 10 minutes to go, I mean, you just got to, I don't know, maybe. I mean, how many times we stopped? We stopped him once this half and a couple fumbles in the first half. Maybe you do try it at this point. I mean,
Well,
we keep getting drives where we make it look easy. So,
yeah.
I don't know when we took possession there, but that was.
We need the ball twice to win this game.
Yeah. But we just scored in a minute.
Okay.
The biggest thing
in a
is
Marshall Vandervet minute.
it was Marshall's minute, that's for sure. We got Vanderbeek lined up here, getting ready to boot it away. And there's the onside kick. It's not going to get 10 yards. They touched it. Oh, but we touched it first.
We touched it first, so we're going to get a penalty. I bet they decline it, and they'll take over with the 38. So
Yeah.
just got a little antsy on the onside kick. It kind of hugged to the ground. It never kicked back up. So win, lose, or draw, we could breathe deeply, folks. We're going to have to get our stop anyway. Might as well get it on our side of the field. Next Bank represents a new approach to banking in Iowa. Expanded services, more technology, increased personal attention. If you want to take your bank into the next level, Next Bank is for you. Next Bank is a proud sponsor of the Central City Sports Stream.
All right, 10-16 to go. Wildcats down, what did we say, 9?
Yeah,
Or
we're down
11?
now.
Ball on the Wildcat 38. Tripoli, ISO play up the middle, wrapped up, and he's still going. Man, we had him in the backfield, and he's going to get 9.
Just
Keegan,
yards after contact.
Yeah, Kula had him with one arm, fighting off a block, but that wasn't enough to hold him till the rest of the gang could get there.
2nd and 2. Ball's about the 30. So
An official's timeout here for.
they're sending off that center who was.
That's not the guy you generally want to see as a coach getting marched off. His helmet's off, not sure what's going on. Let's put in some smaller players subbed in here for Tripoli. Wonder if they.
Yeah, they sent off their 2 biggest and brought in 2.
Right, and this is in the grind it time. All right, let's see what happens here. We got three big on bigs here. It's a QB snap up the middle. Cole Silver makes a nice tackle, but it's going to be first down.
I feel like Cole hit that quarterback. I don't think he hit that quarterback hard.
Yeah, he's had a couple of pops.
He might have an old-fashioned stinger.
That'll bring a first down for the Panthers.
But he's staying in the game. All right, so it's first down for Tripoli. They've got the ball at the Wildcat 24. This is pretty much a must-stop
opportunity.
with 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the ball game.
Oh, there's a
the
fumble,
ball.
and it's Wildcat. No, I can't tell.
Don't get it.
I don't know.
We had a chance for it, and then I don't think we covered.
I mean,
And
we got to, no, it's going to go back to the Panthers.
It wasn't that we didn't want it. It's just we didn't get it.
Yeah, I thought we were
It
the
was Keegan, and
first ones there, but just couldn't get a hold of it.
wasn't a,
Oh, that was big. We could have used that one. Second and 12. Use a stop here, boys. Oh, there's another fumble. He's down. No way. He was down. He picked the ball up off his knee, and he's going to get it down to the 5-yard line. Oh. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he wasn't down, but I thought he picked it up with his knee on the ground.
yeah, we're not getting any kind of replay overturn on that.
Well, I just replayed it in my head. He was down.
Okay. I'm sure Denise could announce that for us. So that's unfortunate because it goes from being 3rd and long to 1st and goal.
Yeah, another fumbled snap with that new center in. Quarterback picked the ball up with his knee down and then took it, I don't know, 20 yards for the first down.
That's tough. 1st and goal from the 5, let's say. Up the gut.
And he's going to bounce off
Shifty.
one, and he's at the goal line, and it looks like he's going to be down. 2nd and maybe one to go here.
Yeah, 2nd and 1, 2nd and
Maybe 2.
yeah, maybe 2.
Not sure if he's just trying to get out of the way for the official or.
So we've got 7 minutes and 40 seconds left. The Wildcats are down 9, and Tripoli's barking at the door, looking for another score.
Need a bad snap here. If I'm quarterback sneaking it all the way.
Yeah.
With the way you've been, your problem snaps here, but they're not. They're going out of the gun.
We got a timeout on Tripoli's side.
Yep, taking that timeout. It's like they know what's at stake here.
Well, kind of a tough game tonight, so far at least. Anyway,
Yeah, I'll hit one of these.
You're going
next
to do a
line.
liner? That'll make us
Yeah.
feel better.
What are you saving for? Whether it's a retirement, your child's education, a new car, or just a rainy day, Next Bank has the right savings account for whatever's next for you. Next Bank is committed to help you achieve what's next for your financial dreams. Bank on your success with Next Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. All right. Wildcats need a stop here on 2nd and goal from the 1.5 yard line.
Okay.
56-47.
7 minutes and 19 seconds left. Clock will start on the snap after the timeout.
Quarterback keep all the way, and he's going to get in for the touchdown.
Okay. So that'll make it a 15 to 17 point lead, and that was a tough one. We had him on the probably the play that broke the camel's back, and a little bit of our spirits was the fumble, second fumbled snap when it could have been 3rd and 14, and instead it ended up being 1st and goal. So.
Well, and the other fumble that we were right there, just couldn't come up with it.
Ball goes through our
couple of
hands.
Opportunities, and that's kind of been the story of the game.
So, all right, quarterback quick out. They get the 2-point conversion, so that'll make it 64 to 47. So, Lightning's going to have to strike often and quickly here for the Wildcats to get back into this game. Start it with Marshall Vandevet return, perhaps. I don't think they want to kick to him, especially after last series.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to let Marshall touch. I mean, that was.
I wouldn't.
That was Marshall all last possession. Nice run for 20, 25 yards. Followed up with a 16-yard pass play, and then another nice pass play. Marching them out here. I'm expecting a kick to about the 30, and.
Number 12, we got Jack is 11. 12 is, I haven't seen Ethan Ty much this half.
Lucas Greif is 12, so we got the
Lucas
freshman
Greif,
out there.
Okay. All right. Well, they're back with kind of the up backs with Marshall. I don't think we're thinking an onside kick. The mid back there is Draven, I think.
Draven Silver, yep. Somebody with some good hands just to make sure we get on it.
So, Tripoli is lining up to kick off with a 17-point lead.
There's a boom.
Marshall's going to let it go over his head in the end zone, and the Wildcats will start the ball on the 15. Tripoli's going to sprint to the back of the end zone well after the whistle blew. So 7:15 left in the game here at Central City as we hope for some miracles.
Yep, score often, score quick is going to be the name of this game.
So you're going to have Nick Reed as your quarterback, and I could see a lot of passing, a lot of Brad Banks type of offense. Pass, soften them up. And
very similar games, huh?
Yeah. And
and we go with the end around Isaiah Dam, and he is just punishing tacklers, but he's only going to get a 4 to 5 yard gain, but had three Panthers hit him, and 3 of them ended up on the ground as he gets pushed out of bounds.
I'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats.
A little more manageable first down opportunity here.
Yeah.
And that's going to Marshall, going the other way. He's got blockers out in front. Oh, there's a flag. Flag down. As it stands, first down. Got to imagine it's probably holding. I don't know what else it could be. Blocking the back. I guess that's even worse than holding.
Okay.
Penalty will go against the Wildcats.
Not sure who that was on.
Yeah, I didn't seem like a point of contact kind of. It like happened in the middle of the play or behind the play or something.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 15-yard line. Isaiah
Bad
Dam in motion.
snap,
Reed
Nick
picks it up.
Reed.
Looks like it was supposed to be a run all the way. Reed advances. Oh, what do you get? 4?
I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he did only get to the line of scrimmage.
Nick took a tough hit at the end of that play. He kind of had to bear down and.
Yep, he comes over to the sideline to get the play from Myers.
So 3rd and 10 here. This is back in your own territory. This is a bad spot for the Cats to be. 6:16 left. This drive's kind of sputtered. I don't know who's going out for a pass on this play. Nick's going to get wrapped up and tackled for a loss back at the Wildcat 5.
Yeah, looks like a lot of loss of 10, so
now you're 4th.
4th and 17 from your own 5.
Yeah, 4th and a ton. So I think you're going to have to punt here.
Yep.
You don't want to, but
not much you can do with your heels pinned back way back here.
So Nick Reed will come on to punt. Tripoli will line up at their own 25 to receive the punt. I think they're going to let it go.
Punt, yeah.
And Nick
nice
just
low line boop. That's going to get a nice roll down to the 24-yard line. 23 picked up by Jack Kramer. 35, 45, 50, 52-yard punt roughly there for Nick. That's what we needed, but we just need the score to be a little closer. Yeah.
So
we've got 5 minutes to go here.
And, I'd be looking I would assume Tripoli would be pretty happy to just grind it out.
Well, a couple years ago, this same similar situation, they had some trick plays for the Wildcats, so I wouldn't put anything past them.
All right. Well, they got the quarterback under center, high backfield. You get somebody jumping the snap. I'm sure it's Keegan.
Yep.
Quarterback. Keegan had him tackled before he could turn. Keegan maybe had given him a little bit more time. Maybe he could have put the ball out, hand off, and we could have
just ran
and taken the ball. So a loss of 3 on one of probably the nicest defensive plays of the night. Unfortunately for the Cats, it comes too late, and with the clock running, we're at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Obviously, the clock doesn't stop on really nice defensive stops.
Tackles. Yeah, too bad.
Yeah. Like maybe they should throw that in there. Well, it was a really good tackle. I know it wasn't an incomplete pass, so we'll see if Keegan isn't going to do this every play now. Oh, they're going to.
Yeah, they got him that time.
They figured out what he was up to. And they maybe
saw that coming.
Yeah.
But the clock stopped.
Yeah, it does stop the clock, doesn't it?
Negates the nice play he had on the last one, but.
All right. Well, they were in a shotgun. And Keegan was probably thinking he was going to intercept the snap.
I think he was expecting it on 2, and then they went on 3. And
yeah, quite frankly, I was surprised he didn't jump the first time.
Yep.
All right. 4 minutes left. Bad snap. Gets around, and this is trouble. He's around the end. He's going to get drugged down after a 30-yard gain.
Cole Silver and
Jack Kramer.
Jack make the tackle, but
stuck with the play, didn't give up. It's down to the Wildcat 14-yard line. Another bobbled snap, broken play. They seem to, I'd hate to know what they've made on their bad snap plays versus what we've made.
That was definitely picked up off the ground and advanced for 40 yards.
So, clock stops. We've got 3 minutes and 56 seconds left. Trying to look for bright spots. There's not a tornado.
No lightning.
No lightning.
Passing game opened up a little for the Wildcats here and there, but it's tough to pass when you're in a hole.
Yeah.
Nice
run
defensive play.
off the right side. That's Brady in on the tackle. Jack Kramer getting in on the tackle.
Isaiah Dam's there.
Isaiah Dam. So gain of about 5 yards. I didn't. I always think it's about a 2-yard gain and it's a 5-yard gain for them. And when I think it's a 5-yard gain for us, it's a 2-yard gain. But I know my eyes aren't that bad.
Well,
sometimes you look through different colored glasses. Yeah.
So 2nd and 5 from the 10-yard line of the Wildcats. There's a handoff up the middle, wrapped up, and
feels like a Keegan Kula tackle,
no,
but that's a
Dustin
Brady.
Ferris.
Oh, that's
Dustin
that's
Ferris.
Big Dustin Ferris. Oh,
it did look like a Keegan play, but Dustin Ferris.
How mean can we get Dustin Ferris, do you think?
We need to start poking him with sticks.
Okay. Put him in a cage next summer. Well, actually,
he's a lot bigger than I am, and I feel like he could tear my limbs off if he wanted to.
We could just start poking him with sticks like
every
second
day.
period.
Yeah.
Find out what he takes.
Yep. He's always smiling.
I know.
Great play by Ferris there, though.
It was a super nice play by Dustin. Here's a sweep to the left. He gets by the first, a stiff arm, drugged down by Lucas Greif and Jack Kramer on the corner. Lucas Greif getting some playing time and getting involved. I like to see that. Now, is it 4th and goal, or are they saying first down?
I think they're saying first. Yep.
Well, I liked 4th down better.
It was close.
Clock is winding. 2.5 minutes left here. It's not raining.
It's not.
Hopefully my car starts. What else?
Hopefully nobody's too injured.
Hopefully nobody's too injured. We didn't see Ethan Ty in the second half much. Hopefully he's not seriously hurt. I know Nick got hit pretty good, and Isaiah looked like he was all over getting hurt. So hopefully those guys will come out okay. This is going to be a snap to the quarterback.
And
I thought he got in. Yeah, he did. So 70-47.
Yeah, Isaiah tackled him right at the end zone, but he was able to get the ball across and score another touchdown.
Okay.
70-47.
Yeah. Feel like it's really slow right now.
Yep.
Like maybe they're drilling in your teeth at the dentist slow. Here's a snap. They're going for 2. Quarterback looks, jukes. He's rolling out to the left. Now he's just going to throw it up, and he's got a guy wide open, of course, as he was being wrapped up by 3 players.
Yep.
I think that's probably the play that defines the night.
I think that or any of the 12 fumbles that they pick up and run for 25 yards.
Yeah.
Just nothing going right for the Wildcats.
No. So, because he couldn't have seen anything.
No. He was wrapped up and turned and
just decided to throw it up. Why not?
Happened to be one receiver out in the pass, and
that guy happened to be exactly wide open
and in the right spot to catch the ball.
All right, 1 minute and 54 seconds left, and Wildcats will be receiving the kickoff here. They're down to the Tripoli Panthers, so 4th quarter. It's a rough night here at Alex Evans Complex in Central City.
Might get to see some JV guys getting some PT in here. Looks like Braden Rickles, the freshman's entering the game.
Okay.
36 is Marcus Prusman. Cameron Marsh, Colsa, they're going to boot that one. That might be a field goal, not quite. Jack Kramer catches it in the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback. Let's see what we got here. Brady Koba looks like he's marching out there. Dustin Ferris is going to be in. Jack Kramer is going to be out there.
Keegan Kula, Nick Reed, Isaiah Dam,
Yeah.
Lucas Greif. 3, 6, 8. All right, well, Nick Reed, let's
See
throw
what
the
happens
ball.
here.
Be nice if we could give them a little time to think back there. I'm sure they're going to be pinning their ears back and going. It's a screen pass.
Little out route to Isaiah Dam. He catches it, turns a 5-yard gain into a 12-yard gain.
Yeah, that'll stop the clock with 1 minute and 43 seconds left. We're going to move the chains. We're going to get a play called.
Well, a good chance to work on your 2-minute offense here. Obviously not going to come back in this game, but you might need that at some point here.
We're doing the time is ticking off the clock here.
I heard that.
I'm not familiar with that one, but
All right.
not well versed on my cheers.
Ooh, I wonder if we got a screen here. We got Keegan Kula split out.
Screen to the other
Yep.
side. I think that's our buddy.
I think it's Jack Kramer.
Oh, that's Jack Kramer,
Yeah,
and he's
Jack-
doing his Marshall Van
doing
de
his
Ven.
best Marshall Van de Ven there for a gain of about 14.
Jack had some
maybe
good
more.
quicks on that play. He had a nice summer. Got big. Did a nice job at
Nice.
the.
Nice transformation from a freshman
Yeah.
to a sophomore.
So-
Put the work in, and now it's paying off. and some
Yeah,
nice
it's good to
varsity.
see. So we got Nick Reed with 55 seconds left in the shotgun. Ball at midfield. Nick's just chucking. Not sure that was across the middle. Ball falls incomplete. Isaiah Dam was the intended receiver, but a little uncharacteristically not really on the mark there. So 50 seconds left.
Midfield.
Wildcats are just down
12. Lucas Greif's out there.
72-47. So this will be a scoring drive, but not a winning drive, unfortunately. Nick back in the pocket. Rush is coming. Pocket seals. Nick runs
Tuck
to
and
the
run,
left.
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Nobody hits him. About 7-yard gain, 8-yard gain. 3rd and 2.
Balls
Boy, where they're
on.
spotting it, that's 3rd and 1. Nope, well, I guess they're going to spot it.
I don't know. Haven't
Yeah.
been on the same page with the officials all
Yeah,
night. So.
doesn't matter. 45 seconds left. Ball's at the 31. First down is the 29, but we want to go all 31 yards.
Yeah.
We're missing Ethan Ty, screen pass. I don't think it was supposed to be. It wasn't a screen pass. It just looked like a screen pass. The Tripoli defenders are really getting in the backfield, and Nick's throwing that before Isaiah has a chance to even make a cut. So, dial up your 4th and 2 play. We don't want to ignore the fact that
I'm going to go back to that hard count shift that worked well in the first half.
all right.
But not happening here. We're going four wide outs. I think we're looking.
And the ball falls incomplete on an out pass to Lucas Greif.
This is going to be a
The
turnover.
guys are shaking some hands. We're going to be looking for a kneel job. So, all right, Mr. Ratliff.
Yep.
That was not. It's always fun, but
It's not
wasn't enjoyable.
as enjoyable and not quite the outcome I expected.
Yeah. Feel bad for the boys. So some good things, a lot of things to work on. Certainly, they're playing some talented players that were hard to wrap up. And Tripoli will take a knee, and I would think that could be pretty close to the last play of the game.
Yeah, technically they haven't spotted it yet, so that's going to be under the 30. They can spot it now, and it'll be game over.
All right. Well, Wildcats football team will be back in it next Friday. Is that the key game? No, it's away.
West Central, I believe.
West Central, so
I give you a quick rundown of what's going on here the next few weeks for the Wildcats. We're on the road at West Central next week. We'll be at home on the 20th against Key. And then we'll be taking off for that long trip all the way to Jackson Junction.
Yeah, Turkey Valley. Just
Turkey
drove through
Valley,
there
yep.
the other day. We've got a home cross-country meet on Tuesday out at the Scout Camp.
Yep.
There's a fun run.
There is a fun run. I know a couple of those kids.
You know a
signed
couple
up.
of the people that are looking for some fun, especially if you're an elementary student. You can get a little fun in with a little
Yep.
running.
If you've got a 3rd through 5th grader or 6th grader that wants to run an 800-meter cross-country run out at the Boy Scout camp on Tuesday, there are sign-up sheets in the elementary office.
And I think there might be a bus driver or two running that route. I'm not sure. Let's talk to Mr. Vaughn. And volleyball, I think they're home on Thursday, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I think we're going to try to do a cat cast of about 4 or 5. Obviously, those have been popping up. Thanks, everybody, for listening, staying with us. As always, win, lose, or draw, we're going to say go Cats. Mr. Ratliff, do you want to tie a bow on this?
Oh, I suppose I can. We want to thank you for joining us tonight on the Wildcat Sports Channel. Central City Wildcats lose a tough one to Tripoli. For my partner, Tim Cronin, I'm Cody Ratliff, and I want to thank everyone for listening to tonight's broadcast. Please join us next week. Yep, Thursday night, September 12th, we've got Wildcat Volleyball. We are hosting Prince of Peace in the Wildcat Volleyball's home opener.
All right,
So-
with the new court, and we're looking forward to that. So,
Yep.
Go Cats, everybody. Thanks for listening. Tough night for the boys, but we'll bounce back. So, good night, everybody, and drive safe.